reviewing that show. We here review that show. And if we think we can, then we can still view that show. All the people be trying to view like us, but you know they can. It's Marty, and that's it.
Review that show, bitch.
I'm just gonna send this to him, and I'm gonna let him know. But
I appreciate
I'm
the
so
fuck out of that.
glad you liked it, bro.
Oh no!
That was a journey, dude.
Listen,
Damn.
I had no issue with it whatsoever. I think I'm gonna, as long as we continue to do stuff like that after I perform, like you know how we had the backstage stuff of Essence. I want to continue to do those type of things. Like every time I'm performing something of my own, because I have this thing Saturday, but I don't want you to come to that because I'm only singing for like the opening of the Saints season. So I'm really gonna be singing a bunch of covers for white people. So it's like, dude, you don't have to come to that. That's not one of my shows. It's at the Fulton.
The bowling alley.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You serious?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah. That's right across the street. What time?
You can come. It's for about 8. You can come if you want to.
I'm off until next Wednesday.
It literally won't be like one of those type of shows. I literally am gonna be fucking around. I'm probably gonna be really drunk.
Well, dope. Cause I like after bid. Okay, so here's another thing I learned. I want to be at the show and not filming the show one time, bro. Because I was like, no, there was a couple times where I'm like, why is there no coverage here? I was like, oh yeah, because your ass was up there bopping. And you should have been fucking filming. But thank God Chris came in the clutch in front of the stage. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Bro,
dude.
I'm glad you enjoyed the set itself because it was. I had thought about that set for like what happened was the show was in August, right? DJ Rockaway told me about the show in June. Okay. So I literally am like, okay, this is my third lanyard. Let's think about this set. I know what my ending song is gonna be, but let's see what the rest of this set is gonna sound like. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I do some of my greatest hits, and then I'm like, let's do the Shade one time and see how people fucking rock with it live. And they were fucking with it. Yeah. That was the song that they fucked with the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, out of all, because everything else they've heard before. What You're Looking For, Ode to Disco, those are songs I perform all the time. Mission Statement, those are songs I perform all the time. But The Shade was something new, and they're like, oh, yeah. Then my listens, my streams for The Shade went up a couple. So, boy.
No, because I was like, this is really promoting that shit. Like, just in case you didn't know, I have this album called No Karaoke. I was like,
No More
if I was in the audience, No More Karaoke. I was like, if I was in the audience, I would look this up.
Yeah,
He's mentioned it like 5 times. I'm like, I'm kind of digging this. I'm like,
son, my streams went up, but that's literally the point every single time. I'm gonna promote my album. I'm probably, because my album came out last year. I'm probably not gonna drop another album. I'll drop a single sometime this year. Hopefully by the end of the year, but I'm not really worried about that. I'm probably not gonna drop an album if it's 2020 next year, probably like till 2021. Then I'll drop another one. Because I'm gonna live off of this No More Karaoke. People drop so much content when they don't have to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, like, if you're good, you don't have to just saturate it with a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? Live off of that shit for a little while. Dude, let me tell you about Michael Jackson. Greatest performer in the fucking world, right? He lived off of the Thriller album for 20 years. 20 years. When he went to perform Billie Jean, he did that shit in the 80s. He did that shit in the 90s. He did that shit in the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Dude,
timeless.
Dude, you know what I'm saying? When it's good, it's good. You can live off of it. You can live off of it. Like, for real. And you should. You should. Like, you should. I mean, I have other music in the can right now. Like, I'm sitting on at least a good 20 songs that I could just make an album from, but I don't really want to right now. No. I want to continue getting what I need off, because not enough people, in my opinion, has heard No More Karaoke. So why would I move on to something else? Okay. You know what I mean? That's just where I'm at. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all go ahead with y'all podcast.
Oh, you good?
Yeah, y'all go ahead with y'all podcast. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't give me no microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm just reading up on a few things. Apparently, Tom Holland up here trying to make people feel good about this Sony Spiderman shit. Blah blah blah.
Oh, like it's official? Like the deals are no longer happening? like
Currently,
negotiations?
everything's at a complete standstill, and right now it's Sony has Spider-Man. Marvel gonna do what the hell Marvel gonna do. I just heard about how in the Eternals, you know, and I don't know much about the Eternals, but I'm just the cast is looking fantastic. You know
Yeah,
what
it looks
I mean?
fantastic. I watched the YouTube like explanation of the Eternals.
They just seem so blah to me. Like I have literally no interest aside from seeing the cast. But apparently,
the cast is which keeps me interested.
Yeah,
you
Brian
know?
Tyree Henry, Angelina Jolie. We got both the
Salma
brothers.
Hayek.
Selma Hayek. We got both the brothers from. We have Ned's sons in that bitch, Rob and
Rob is in this.
Rob Stark is in
Rob
the
Stark?
Eternals, nigga. Yeah, as well as
which other one?
what you call it?
Oh, Kit Harington.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. If he just got cast in that bit too. So it was like.
Okay.
Like
Alright,
the cast is shaping, you hear me? But I have utterly no interest in that property.
Word.
Like none. But I'm gonna go watch it because I trust Marvel, and you know, look what they did with Guardians of the Galaxy. No one knew who they were, but I knew who Guardians of the Galaxy was before they came out. I wasn't a huge fan of them too, but like the few things I caught from them, it was at least intriguing. Like I am not even intrigued by the Eternals beyond the fact that they Thanos people, and apparently from what I was reading, that's how Marvel gonna introduce the X gene. It's gonna be like they created it on some shit.
Oh, really?
So when Thanos snap, he gonna like activate it allegedly.
Oh.
Rumor has it. That's the big rumor of Eternals will be our gateway into how we get mutants.
I love that. That's dope. Okay, cool.
We'll see because
that's dope.
Because technically, you know what I mean. If I'm right, was it the Eternals? Somebody created the Inhuman, the first Inhuman. I want to say, was it the Kree? It was.
I thought the Kree.
Yeah,
that's what.
It was some ancient civilization of alien that created the Inhumans. So I guess they're gonna go the same route with the X gene.
It wasn't the Scrolls.
Nah, so
yeah,
I don't remember who it was, but it was some shit like that. So, you know, if that's the route they're going, that's interesting. Spidey, bro, like Tom Holland, you have a lot of fucking.
What is he doing exactly though to make us happy about this? So he's just kind of tweeting stuff. Saying, it's all right, everybody.
They just had a freaking.
It's all right, everybody.
Oh yeah, because he's really a Brit. All these fucking niggas be Brits,
but
all of them. But nah, man. They just had it's like a soundbite from what he was like assuring people that's in safe hands with Sony and how from what the breakdowns he's been getting is looking promising. And it's like, no, they're making you say all of these things, Tommy. We know.
Yeah, where are they hiding your kids or your mother, your family?
Yeah,
where are they hiding your loved ones?
Little Tommy ain't got no kids.
He ain't got no kids yet. Where are they hiding your loved ones? Where are they hiding your dog? Huh?
Yeah.
What's going on?
They ain't hiding none of that. They told that boy, we ain't paying you no more. So say this.
Yeah. Or else you're still under contract, buddy.
You're still under contract. Say this.
Yeah, it's this little divorce you get to go with. That's like going with the parent you didn't want to go with.
you
staked everything with dad and you went with mom. You cried on the stand and everything. I want to be with daddy. Mom drinks.
Bruh.
And then you get stuck with mom. It's like, oh shit.
But that's how it feels. The whole deal with Spider-Man and Marvel, that's exactly what it felt like if you're in Tom Holland's position. It's like your parents are fighting and what do you do?
But I kind of always thought that at some point, like, people are gonna
see that it's smarter to work together.
To work together, yeah. It's like, yeah, we're gonna play this game, yeah, we're gonna stir this up, and it's like this is gonna be something we can talk about and tweet about. We're gonna trend for a second, and then we're gonna all go back to the table, and we're gonna fucking really hash this shit out.
Yeah.
All right, you want your money? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, and then you know what I'm saying? It's all gonna make sense, but it's like it seemed like this was all for show, and now. It seems like we've legitly split up the family, and I'm not happy about that.
Niggas ain't budging, dog.
Yeah,
so far as niggas just ain't budging, bro.
I don't know if I'm as invested in this to sort of make a commitment though, one way or another, to be like, well, I'm not going to see any more Sony movies. I don't know if I'm that.
We're all going to see the next Spider-Man movie out of pure curiosity, if nothing else.
Yep.
I probably stick around. Yeah, you're right.
You know, if nothing else.
That's what kept me around for the Amazing Spider-Man. So yeah, you know what?
But I'm just saying, like the first one, now with Marvel, like we're going to watch it, and then but that's the thing, people are going to judge that bitch hard.
Oh,
like if Sony don't knock it out of the park, they done lost the franchise before it even rebooted.
Yeah, I mean I don't see a world where they do move forward in their universe with Tom Holland and stuff, incorporating him back in and everything. I just don't see a successful
They're doing it.
Way of doing that. I mean, sure, yeah, probably, but I feel like that's gonna just crash and burn, and it's gonna be like the mistake that's like the mistake remembered throughout history. It's like when Spiderman went back to Sony and he just went to shit.
I mean, hopefully not, because that's the thing about Sony. Like, they didn't make bad Spider-Man movies. They just didn't do everything they could. The first 2 Spider-Man with Sam Raimi were good. The third one, the Amazing Spider-Man
Garfield wasn't bad, but
yeah, and once again, Garfield wasn't bad, but he was movies weren't that good.
Right.
But I'm saying at the end of the day, they weren't horrible, and every Sony Spider-Man did make money. Venom has been very successful. That's my thing too. Don't try to put Tom Holland Spider-Man and y'all Venom together. It won't work.
That's right. Yeah. All right, let's save room for the real villains here. All right,
I mean, but
people may still be alive somewhere.
That's one of their plans
in the universe.
And I'm like, unless y'all
just throwing it out there, I think you missed it.
What you mean?
Just say make room for other villains. For people who may be alive in the universe somewhere.
Like who?
You didn't die, right?
Who didn't die? Oh, talk about me. Fuck you. I'm dead. I am dead, my nigga. I'm not coming back.
Talk about your ass, nigga.
I was inferred to be dead. Somebody give me... That'd be funny to me when people give me props for Venom. Because I just be like, yeah, I was in that bitch. And, I got tortured. But people give me props like, nigga, I did some refined acting, dog. And I'm like, I just was screaming a little bit, y'all. Like,
that was refined acting.
I had to catch myself. I did it one time. But when you hit the demo at work, fucking Venom plays and that scene plays and you're like, and I'm like, I know him. That's my friend. But I record with him.
But that's the point, though. No. See,
and
I understand my niggas, my friends. I understand,
right.
And I understand if you know me, if you see popping for me, be like, oh shit, that's Martin. But when people be like, man, you did such a good job in Venom, I just be kind of like, okay, thank you, but.
Appreciate it.
That was. Have you seen me on stage, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like when I gotta hold a character for 2 hours and shit. That's when I'm feeling like, yeah, give me them props because that's some work. Like it was work on Venom. Don't get it twisted, but I think y'all as actors understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, we do.
It's not like I was fucking like doing monologues on monologues of Shakespeare's finest.
But this is the common man that we're talking about here that is telling you, we saw you on TV.
And that's what it comes down to a lot.
Yeah, and that's what it comes down to a lot. It don't matter if you
ain't on TV.
Dude, it don't matter if you did a great job or not. We're Facebook friends, and I saw you on TV.
My G.
I saw you on the big screen.
You saw that dude that came up to me in the gym just now.
Exactly.
I didn't even know who the fuck that was, Rahim, until he said something about you should come back to something. And then I remembered he was the owner of the barbershop I used to get my hair cut at when I lived in Metairie, nigga. How long ago was it since I lived in Metairie?
Oh my God, that's like 10 years or so.
Nigga, it's a good... Almost 10, you guys. Damn, it's almost 10. And this nigga, because he said he's up superstar. Because the thing is, I'm looking like, he looked familiar. And then when it clicked to me who he was, because funny enough, one of the other barbers in there is my dude. Damn, I forgot my nigga name. And he has like an Hispanic name that you should not forget. Damn, forgot my nigga name. But it was funny because like one other barbers in there was already like booking things and he used to trip me out because I wasn't booking. Like I'm sitting up here, I'm a theater student at the time, and like this Hispanic tall barber nigga is just like, you know what I mean, just like having all these stories about being on sets and shit and booking shit, and I'm just like, man, how is this nigga like getting it in right now? And I'm like, I'm trying to get in. You just this regular barber nigga. I'm in school for this shit. You just a nigga that's just getting it in. You heard me? And what's my nigga name? Because he's actually a good actor. I came to find out over time. But yeah, but I remember like that's what I remember about that barbershop, and that wasn't even the dude that ran into me at the barbershop. That's just what I remember about the barbershop. But my nigga being, it's not Julio, my nigga being in that freaking barbershop, cutting hair and talking movie shit. So when a nigga at the gym just now approached me, he's like, "What's up, superstar?" And I'm like, "Who are you, and how do I know you? And why are you referring to me as superstar right now?" And I put the piece together. He a cat. He cut my hair every now and then, but he wasn't even my barber, nigga. I should go to this whole other nigga. But the world is that small. You'd be the damnedest of who's either remembering you or paying attention to you. Because he kind of tripped me out. Like I was like, oh, okay. Because I didn't see myself as memorable. I wasn't the type. It was like a Hispanic barbershop. You know what I mean? Like They used to cuss some fire hell, but it was mainly essays in that motherfucker. So it was like, I ain't thinking, I didn't really talk or nothing. I just go there, get a line up, get my hair cut, bounce. You gonna remember me like almost 10 years from now because you saw a film. If anything, I would have thought, that nigga look familiar. I just don't know from where. You know what I mean? That's what I would have did. If I would have saw me in this position, I just would have saw my face and been like, he looked familiar. I wouldn't remember like off the dump of, yeah.
Nah,
That's
man
him.
spotted you and knew exactly who the fuck you was, boy.
Even told me what their new shot was. And that's how I say, bud.
Yeah, man, come over, man.
That's what he
Fuck the
said.
kids.
Good
Won't
one.
die.
And on that note,
Won't die, never.
welcome to Reviewing That Show, y'all. This that actor guy, Mr. Bass in the building. Let me see a light to somebody.
Your favorite host, I'm sorry, you done?
Nah, yeah, I'm done.
Okay, your favorite host, Marty, over here. Not that other nigga.
That other
I
nigga.
heard him. That nigga. Anyway, and I'm also, are you here as well, or are you not here?
Oh, I'm always here.
Okay, word,
Apparently.
baby.
I'm always
Word,
here.
baby. I'm always here, baby, yeah.
Always here,
Somewhere. I'm always here. Hey guys, you know who this is.
Word.
If you listen to any other of the podcasts, you've heard me
You've
somewhere.
heard that voice.
You know I'm here and I'm not here. Ooh, face ass.
Great Glaspy in the building right now.
Word.
But yeah, man, shouts out to Fat Girl Nola. She out here doing Fat Girl Nola things as usual. She'll be
Word.
back. But we in the
Eating
building.
chicken sandwiches for just 5 minutes.
Did you ever get a hold of one?
Yeah, I did actually.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. It was, but I mean,
But was it shoot rob Popeyes? Though there's somebody
It
pulled a
was-
gun out on a worker at Popeyes
Because they
over a
didn't
chicken
have
sandwich.
any more chicken sandwiches.
Yeah,
in
that was
Texas.
like last week in Texas. Yeah,
Southeastern Texas.
that is
Just read about that not too long ago.
I know.
That's fucking ridiculous. Okay, so I dug it. It was a good sandwich.
It was great.
Now everybody had talked the sandwich up so high before you had it, and then you taste it and you're like, oh yeah, this is good. I see where everybody was kind of losing their mind. It then wouldn't make me jump out of my car
Right.
and jump into a Popeyes drive window to you know what I'm saying, scrap with everybody because they ran out of chicken sandwiches.
No.
But you know, it'd be like, oh, yeah. I mean, I just, but it was good. I really dug it. But also too, I was kind of like, well, I don't know, think about it, man, because they were doing all these comparisons and stuff. With Chick-fil-A and whatnot, and I'm like, you know, Chick-fil-A is like, you know, going to the company picnic, you know, and you know, Sally or Becky makes her little, you know, fried chicken sandwich or whatever, you know? And then you bring your girl, and she done threw down her chicken sandwich. Now which one gonna be better? You know what I'm just, you know, that's kind of what it was, and I was just like, okay, yeah, so it made sense, but it was a good sandwich. I only had one.
What I'm happy about is I was on the sandwich before it was a thing.
Word, okay.
So
you people, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about you folks.
Yeah,
It's technically been out since June.
It's technically been out since June. The
it's
craze
like really
didn't
early.
really happen until like August.
Right.
Like late July,
It
August.
went viral a couple
You know what I'm
weeks
saying?
ago.
Was
But-
it nationwide the entire time?
No,
Like in June
I
it was
don't think
nationwide?
so. I don't think so.
I think it was.
You think it was?
I just think it takes a little time sometimes for something to get into the sphere.
I agree.
You
with
know what I
that.
mean? You have to have the conversations, the word of mouth, got to make it to the internet,
Twitter,
Because I read this article where Popeyes broke down where basically they started it.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot what the article said, but it was basically Chick-fil-A. Somebody from Chick-fil-A said something, and Popeyes replied with, on Twitter, from their Twitter handle, y'all okay? It's a Chick-fil-A. After Chick-fil-A said something, and that's what started the quote-unquote beef. And everybody on Twitter from that point saw, oh shit, Popeyes talking shit to Chick-fil-A on their Twitter, and Chick-fil-A talking shit back. So that's what made it viral,
Right.
even though we've been sitting over here in New Orleans with it for a while.
Bro, I got this sandwich, I want to say at the beginning of June.
Word.
At the beginning of June, because I first heard about it, and I'm always down to try anything at Popeyes. I love Popeyes.
Right, yeah. Right, yeah, that's right. See, come on,
Yeah,
man.
I always
You know
look
it's
for that
good.
$5 box, but at the time, they had.
chicken sandwich in a $5 box.
But check this out. When they debuted the chicken sandwich, they had what was a $10 box. So you could get the $10 box, or you can get the chicken sandwich, which was like $5. And I was like, well, I don't want the $10, even though the $10 box came with what was the $5 box, but more, double. So it was really nice. But I wanted a chicken sandwich. So I got it and I'm like, all right, this fucking sandwich better be good. It was fantastic. I literally got it every day for like a week.
So you had like a bunch of them, dude.
Oh yeah, I was great. Like to the point where because it was a Popeyes on Paris. The girl, I walked in and she's like, chicken sandwich? I'm like, you know it. And she's like, you really on these things. And then when it became a craze, I was like, oh yeah, son, yeah. I understand how y'all feel, son.
Yeah,
I'm just happy.
Welcome to the party.
I'm just happy I got my feel before it was a thing. Because if I would have had to wait in those lines for that chicken sandwich, son, I probably would have never got it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be honest. I probably would have never got it.
So how many down you think you got? Like,
oh, son.
time?
Oh, my God. If that was the week, right? Because that same day that I had my first one, I went back and got 2 other ones.
Okay.
But if
ain't that some privilege though? Because over time, like in August, there's no way you could have done that.
No way.
Go on once and then be able to come back and get more.
You would have gave the fuck up by the time.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said I'm very happy to have done it before the craze because I would have never had the opportunity to do that. But I went back and got 2 that day. And then the next day, I know that I had 2 a day for like a week. And then I was like, you really going too hard. You got to chill. You going too hard with these chicken sandwiches, dog. You got to chill. So.
Now, one thing that's one thing I find, I'm going to just use this word. I never use this word for one of my niggas. But I got to use it for Marty. One thing I find fucking adorable about Marty is he ain't an online person. So a lot of shit that be going viral, a lot of funniest memes and shit. My nigga don't even get to get them. You feel me? So I heard y'all talking on Your30 about the memes, and you just even made the same reference about Popeyes and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
So let me give you a few of the ones that kind of hit. They go this one right here.
I
got Popeyes.
just got it.
For the people listening, this particular meme shows Popeyes over Joe's face and Chick-fil-A over Trey Songz face.
That's mean as
God.
The power song situation.
That needs to be, because they have not changed that shit.
Here's another one.
Let's keep that going.
Here's another one based off Power.
Okay.
What the people listening is Chick-fil-A showing Terry Silver and Popeyes logo next to Tommy Egan.
Terry Silver.
This ignorance.
Oh, what the hell is this? What is Future?
That's Future is Popeyes.
Well.
And
when you're right, you're right.
Sierra's husband as
when you're right,
Chick-fil-A.
you're right.
And they got this 3-1 right here with Chick-fil-A over Cisco, Popeyes over Kanye West, and I'm delivered man with the church's chicken. They had to bring the churches in this motherfucker. Then we got Suge Knight with the church's freaking with the church's goddamn shirt on. To all you out there who don't want a chicken sandwich, it's all up in the videos, all on social media. They come to church's chicken.
Oh, that never gets old.
Chick-fil-A customer service, we got Felicia Rashad, but with Popeyes customer service.
She got fucking the mom from Precious.
Yes.
Monique from
And of course the classic. Popeyes, black envelope or dark envelope. Chick-fil-A, light skin envelope.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, shout out to everything that you've done, light skin envelope, but the joke is always going to be.
Yeah.
We love us some dark skin envelope. Shouts out.
True. Sorry, she was first and she was better.
Yeah, and she will always have that dance. She'll always have that fucking dance scene when she goes in there. And
when she goes hard.
Like, nigga, come on, nigga. Well, you ain't never gonna get no better than that. I'm sorry.
And I wish the people listening to the song, but Marty just hit the dance.
Cause come on, bro, you know that shit when nigga dip down and all the shit go like.
She was killing that shit.
Man, she was culture. You know what I mean? She was culture.
Word.
And shouts out to King Esther, which is this web series / film that was a part of with her, Miss Janet Hoover, and we about to be in the New Orleans Film Fest, and that's
congratulations.
Yes. Gee, I've been in New Orleans Film Fest every year for the past 5 in some project on some random shit.
Is that in October?
I don't remember. I gotta get the dates. Probably.
Okay.
Probably, I don't know.
I can't quite remember. I remember like one time, I think J.Steel actually had some tickets to like go see Roman J. Israel.
See, because she used to work for him.
Yeah.
I got her fired because me and her baby daddy had a fight. Tripping. Yeah. That's
he
like...
He just casually said that. He's never said that before. I feel like, how have we never talked about this?
Never talked about it.
Oh my God. Like, literally. I feel like that would be... We've actually... Wow, bro. You've been holding out on me,
we just never had a reason to talk about that.
Oh my God.
Me and her ex-husband had a fight on St. Charles outside. Nigga, legit. And she got fired off of that shit because, you know, it's two niggas that she deal with in a way that are fighting on our premises.
So, wow, okay. Was it like a, like a physical fight, or was it just like some
they were fighting
shit?
Both.
And y'all was like, oh wow, this is
they were fighting.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Trippy shit, bro.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
bro.
They were fighting.
Okay.
It was a thing.
When
But
fighting.
so I always
got
feel
you.
bad because
Word.
she was a nigga's in the New Orleans Film Festival for a couple of years, and then
I got you.
that happened.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to talk about that. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
and
My
now
apologies.
she's like
Yes.
blackballed or
Yes.
some shit. So yeah.
Word. Okay.
But I'm always in a movie on that bitch. So shout out, shouts out to King Esther. We suck.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Just in case these are heard again.
But it's gonna be here. We're recording. We don't mean to be assholes, but sometimes things that aren't supposed to be funny are funny, and that would be the theme of this episode.
Hello.
You know.
Word.
But yeah, I'm gonna remember that. But King Esther is this was a cool little short film. I can say short film. It was a web series. He shot like, I want to say 7 episodes back to back to back. It's about this trans woman that's trying to become a star, and Katrina hits, and she's trying to get out of New Orleans when all that is going on. And I play her brother that's still trying to accept her. And it was a cool experience. It was written and directed by Dewey Gerard. And shouts out to him. He's been making all kind of strides. Like thing's been like winning shit. Like it's been in New York, it's been in it's been all over the place. Atlanta, it's been a bunch of places winning shit. And like he kind of in an email told us like he got a big announcement about it coming soon. So I'm hoping it's something legit.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it is.
Ooh, okay.
Because that's the thing in this game. A big announcement could be
streaming.
anything. It could be anything. Maybe they got a deal. Maybe this is gonna just be some other film project. I don't know. So I don't like to anticipate, but it's cool to know that bitch got some legs.
I'm hoping for some easy access here. Yeah.
Cause some shit you do or some shit you shoot and you'll never hear about it again. It's just gone. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, so like things that might have some traction or have some legs. It's like, all right, y'all. Hopefully everything that you want to happen happens with it. Like fingers crossed, cause most times you do a project and just let it go. You hear me? But in the show today, man, what you want to talk? Power first? You want to talk Chappelle first? I mean,
man, I wanted to rewatch Chappelle, but I got caught up in this fucking Louis C.K. movie that apparently wasn't supposed to see the light of day. And but I do have Power fresh on the brain. You want to start there?
That's fine.
All right, yeah, let's do that.
Let me ask you a question. When you look in the mirror, what do you even see?
I tried so hard. I can't change what I did, but I can change what I do now.
He couldn't even be there for his family the time we needed him most.
How would you feel if something really bad happened to him?
To be honest, I don't know.
James, your ship is going down. I ain't going down with it.
We're done with Ghost.
Why was Uncle Tommy after you?
As long as you keep rocking with him, then I can't trust you. Help me get Ghost. This is what I wanted.
If I could help you, I'm staying. You made this mess, you fix it.
This is war. Ghost, he's out there. You gonna run or you gonna stand and fight?
Everything I've lost is because of you. My home, my family, my life.
Sometimes the people that you trust the most can turn on you with no warning.
It's the feds that you need to be worried about.
Everything you do is always for you. You lost me a long time ago, Ghost.
Did you really think I wasn't gonna find out what you did? I didn't kill Reggie. I didn't kill her.
You will.
Let's start
So,
with Power.
Have we talked about the last couple episodes of Power? I mean, because I
feel like we did sort of like just a general gloss over. I don't feel like we ever talked like about it specifically.
Well, let's just start here, dog.
Yeah.
We'll spoil the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't be spoiled on things like Power, Chappelle,
Yeah.
what else we talking about? Some other third thing I wanted to talk about.
Pose,
okay.
Feel me? Where you at on Pose?
Done, caught up.
Oh, all the way to season 2?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, word. Okay, yeah.
I'm there, hoes,
Let's
boy.
do this shit. All right, yeah.
I'm there, hoes, nigga. I'm on.
I'm like,
I
all
love
right.
Pose.
Shit.
You hear me? But
Me too. I love Pose.
But yeah, dog. They really killed that bitch.
They really killed Angela.
Huh? Oh yeah.
Oh my
That was
God.
the trippiest thing. Like, she did it. Like, she did.
I'm like, yeah, maybe. I mean, are they playing us? And like, nah, we're gonna do a fucking autopsy on her. And then like, nah, nigga, she dead.
She dead.
You know
They
how
had a funeral for her. and
Yeah,
everything.
bro. She's dead.
I'm so proud of them for that.
Same.
That was bold for them.
I dig everything that they're doing. I just can't. I can't get past that fucking opening, man. I just can't do it. I hate it like Joe Budden hated Swalia's record.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it that bad. It's just, ugh. But yeah, no, I do agree. But I still hate the opening.
It's awful.
It's terrible. Yeah, and I thought they were gonna change it back.
I think he is.
It's so
I mean, when can he do it? Like soon, man?
Hopefully,
Because
but-
like I'm not digging this in between.
I
here.
think he is, dog. It's just
Sure.
Why
it'll
would
be
you
the
decide
last
to change
episode.
the theme song? You know what I'm saying?
On the last season.
Well, he's apparently said it's not gonna be the last season. He let 50 tell it right now. He said, I changed my mind. This shit too good. He said they're going past 6 seasons. And they're already getting 15 episodes this way around. I'm like, dog.
Wait, they're getting 15 episodes?
It's a 15 episode season. Yup.
Okay. Alright. Well, sure.
Where are you gonna go? Like when you announced that it was ending this season and that you was doing spin-offs within the world with other characters, that made sense because I'm like, okay, you could create a hole in the world in this world.
Yeah.
Have people referencing whatever happened to Tommy and Ghost sometimes and
right.
Let Dre have a storyline or create a whole new character base and just it's in the same city. In the same, whatever. And have lightweight references every now and then. Kind of like what they seem like they're gonna do with the Jesse Pinkman movie that's coming out on Netflix in October.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
That's gonna be tight.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested in that.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? You can still play in the world even when the main characters aren't there anymore. So I was very interested in that. But when he's saying he's about to continue the story, I'm like, son, after these 15, where we going? Everything is hitting the fan, it feels like right now.
Yeah, and I feel like, well, I also, here's what I see. I see them creating this new little, I don't know, maybe I may be jumping the gun here, but I feel them creating this new little, Baby Ghost has graduated to Ghost Jr. In this season to me. And it's like, okay, so now we have this little, Ghost Jr. now, as I will refer to him from this point forward, and his new little Tasha. Yeah, Tariq.
But they already
graduated.
But they already kind of had a Baby Ghost in Dre.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they did, but then
because Dre's like a little Ghost too.
Family.
He did, but I'm like, man, he got
so
a lot of
we
these little
don't care about him
motherfuckers.
anymore.
Baby Ghost.
But it feels like they're creating him and his little Tasha.
Mm-hmm.
With this new chick who's showing up there. And like, do you like to play chess? Yeah, we both like to play chess together. Ooh, look at this.
And I was kind of like, how do you flip her that quick?
Yeah, that's what Bad to say as soon as he saw it.
Like,
yeah.
You can't flip her that quick. She just gave you shit about being a stereotype.
Like, whoa, how'd she just turn around like that?
You a stereotype. You just went
stereotype too.
Right. If that was your convictions, dog, why'd you even make her say that shit? If anything, you could have. My nigga, if anything, she could have just been a drug dealer that was already selling drugs herself and wanted to meet up with him because either A, he was getting her turf, or B, she or she might have wanted to link up because, well, damn, we the black people, let's do it together. That would at least made more sense for when she came back later, but she gave me the whole fucking Harriet Tubman speech, and it was flipped in one little lightweight. He ran some game on her, and she fell for the bait.
And it wasn't even the best game either.
Or delivered the best.
Oh man,
He definitely looked like he was. What did you say, B? He looked like he was struggling to find his lines.
Remember his words.
It wasn't even that. He was just like so lazy. I don't understand.
Oh my God!
Like,
I totally.
He wanted to be somewhere else in that moment, like all the time.
He wanted to be somewhere else.
Like,
I
that's
can see that.
It's like, let's hurry this shit along,
I
man.
definitely can see that.
I didn't buy it, and he like one thing I like Ghost bothers me because he's always lying to the little boy, and the boy just really wants him to be real. Like every opportunity,
I hope he can before this.
Before Tariq kills his ass, shit. Every opportunity that Tariq wants to see if his dad is going to be his dad, Ghost fails the test every time.
This latest time with Tommy dying, and he's like, "Well, why was Tommy mad at you?"
He dead, so he's quote unquote dead, so you might as well keep it 100.
And it's like,
you know what I'm saying? I really don't know. Why the fuck did you tell this man that, son?
You know you was a flawed motherfucker.
Come on.
So I mean, just come clean from this shit,
son.
And like, if you would have told him the truth, like
he probably would have told you Tommy was alive.
Yeah, I would have told you Tommy was alive, and I mean, like the truth at that point versus your lie because the nigga already knew the truth.
Right.
Just wasn't worth it.
Right.
It wasn't worth it, and it was worth you taking the hit on how you were gonna look to him. Because that's some cold shit. No matter how you spin it, he was gonna bring us all down. But nigga, you made this man kill his own daddy. It's like there's no way you can make that sound nice. But
this is the thing, right?
That's a hit you with a two.
This is the thing, right?
And on top of that, Tariq, you kick it with Tommy. You see that your son kicks it with Tommy a lot. Why would you not think? Okay, maybe you know what I mean? Like, why would you not think at least Tommy might have told him some real shit?
My problem.
Tommy might have told him that.
And you know that Tommy's more honest with them than you are.
Come on.
Don't give a fuck is better, yeah. But like, you know this though.
My problem with Ghost in most situations with Tariq is that he genuinely doesn't pay attention to him whatsoever.
Not for real.
They don't have a true
like
connection.
He's
not real with him.
He doesn't pay not only that he's not real with him, he doesn't pay attention to this kid. This kid, and he doesn't give him enough credit for being his son. This is your kid. Right. If you were that smart, what makes you think your kid is not that gonna be like just right there with you? Yeah. Right. Come on. Yeah. He's literally, and then by looking at his face, you can see him baiting you. Well, what did you do to make him mad at you?
Yeah.
That is bait. That sounds like bait.
I mean, like, I know you're his dad. And you
going
through some shit in your head. You think your best friend is dead, but your son is a terrible liar.
Come
on. We're gonna say a terrible liar. Not
a bad actor necessarily.
Yes,
but
you know he's a terrible liar.
Come on.
But like, you're right. It's written all over his face. So
yeah,
what did you do?
I'm like, Ghost, you a mastermind ass nigga, and that go back to what I was saying. The fact of Ghost, you never ran that. You see my type of nigga that runs all the angles. You never ran the angle of what if Tommy tells my son everything. And so when your son asks you that question, like you said, you ain't already going to your head of he might know. Let me at least give because when Ghost went into the precinct, he was giving vague answers. All he was saying was I didn't do it, I ain't do it, I ain't kill her. Why? Right. What were you doing? We just met up. What were you talking about? We met up. Like he know how to be vague when it's time to be vague. With that one, when it's asking a direct question, either A, tell the truth, or B, be way more vague than that. Like when Tariq asked his mama directly, did Tommy kill Angela? What did Tasha say? Don't get in that shit between you. She didn't say yeah,
she didn't. Right.
She said don't get in. Don't pick sides between your father and your uncle.
Right.
Ghost, you could have came with one of them answers where he actually knew.
Shit. But like that was not. I mean,
not a flat out lie.
But she
knows.
Know. She they have.
You don't know why this man mad at you.
They don't really have
your best friend. You don't know why your best friend is mad at you.
No. Your brother.
Yeah, he's right.
I been raised that is Uncle Tommy.
Your brother.
I don't even call you dad, but I call him Uncle still.
Tommy. Yeah.
Come on. And you.
Your brother. You don't know why your brother is mad at you, son?
Come on, bro. Don't play me. After the year we've had,
like
mad enough to y'all for me to catch y'all fighting.
Come on. But no, they write Ghost to be very stupid.
Yeah, son.
Like.
Especially when it comes to Tariq.
When it comes to Tariq, yeah.
When it comes to Tariq,
insanely
very stupid. When it comes to
very blind, very blind.
And I don't know how to actually rectify it because it's like he's so smart in every other arena besides his children.
Right.
And sometimes with his wife, with his soon-to-be ex-wife. Because I'm sorry, so I was joked out. He killed the only woman I love.
Why?
You say that to your wife who you cheated on with this woman after you killed her man, and then want to feel away when she say I want a divorce. That's what bored me. He had the most confused and most disgusted look, as if I'm like, Ghost. Ghost. You have the nerve to feel away right now. Really? Really, son?
That dude felt away.
He felt the strongest way.
That dude felt away. He was all in his feelings when she said
Nigga,
that.
I was so mad.
How dare you?
No, how dare you?
How dare you feel some type of way, dude?
Nigga.
Seriously? For real?
Come on, homie. Come on, Ghost.
You like for real feel some type of way?
That Ghost is a freaking interesting character, dog. That is a character study if I ever had one, son. And I feel like when he first, on that first episode when he thought he killed Tommy, when he thought he sprayed up the thing, and luckily Jason had time to cuss, and he
I thought that was gonna go another direction.
Ghost seemed like he was poo shook by the fact that he did do it.
Word.
By second episode, he didn't really seem like he gave a fuck.
Yeah, he seemed like he was over it. He had his little, mini funeral in his head.
And after that, that's cool, Tommy gone. Yeah, I could just do it to Tommy, little man. Oh yeah, Jason, he gone and shit, you know. You know what I mean? I'm like, Ghost should be a lot more fucked up. Like, especially, I understand y'all gonna show at the end of the episode that, Tommy's still alive, and Tommy did that bull that's watch my dick swing, you ain't gonna touch me, move on, goes at the funeral, and I was like, ooh, Tommy the nerve to come to the funeral.
Yeah, and go to the sister and be like,
anything.
I grew up in the neighborhood.
Wow.
And none of them know that's the nigga who killed your sister.
Yes, like.
And truthfully, he was gonna kill her way earlier than that multiple times.
He been wanting to off Angela.
He been wanting to kill Angela.
He been wanting to off Angela as soon as he found out she was a fake.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Come on, son.
Yeah, let's not forget the beginning of the second season. That nigga was like waiting in her crib at one point. Was it the beginning of the first season? I can't remember.
That's happened a couple of times. Him popping in her fucking crib.
He always popped up on her. If it wasn't for Ghost, he would have been killed Angela.
Yeah, if you look at the way, and you look at the way that him and Tasha was talking after he did it, Tasha was like, that wasn't a plan yet. So I'm like, damn, y'all kind of lightweight. Already had that still in the cards.
Oh yeah.
Son, Tommy was been going off Angela. That was always in the cards.
For him.
That was always in the cards. Offing Angela.
Son.
She, in his mind, she ruined everything.
And the poetry of it, of Tommy, like, because at a point, Tommy actually feel like killing Angela makes them even. Like, especially when you're in the second episode, he doesn't feel. It don't seem like he even really wants to kill Ghost.
He don't.
They're even. You know what I mean? Like,
they're even in his mind.
He lost somebody he really fucking
Son, you made me kill my dad. I killed the love of your life. We're good, right?
Like in that season finale, and even in the season even in this season premiere, it seemed like a mutual. They hate each other. They want to kill each other. But for some reason, even when Ghost shot up the car, Tommy seemed hurt. Like, damn, he really shot up the car. Like, I really feel like even when he was talking to Lala, like Lala do acting ass. He was like, I don't know where this is gonna end, and I'm like, Tommy, bro.
We got to pause this conversation real quick. Okay? I want to know. Fuck it. I'm going to ask this question, goddammit, because I need to know. Has her ass always been that humongous? I swear, it has never been that big ever. I never watched anything that she was in, but I want to retroactively watch it now. Somebody tell me, please.
Okay, so let me
tell
you.
Have I been tripping?
No.
I've been sleeping.
No, hold up, pause. First, let me see a lighter. Somebody let me see a lighter.
Word.
That's funny.
And second,
oh shit.
And second, Lala has had a big booty since she's been on Power. Now, it looks like she's got more work done to it because it's bigger now than it was last season.
It's like Nikki's. Okay, it has gotten bigger since the first time. Okay, cool.
But it's been big since being on Power. Okay. But the thing is, she been got a butt job like years ago.
Oh.
That has never been her real butt.
Oh.
if you peep Lala from when she was like a host on MTV or something, she had no ass. You feel me? On Power, and like when she got with Carmelo, at some point she like reinvented herself. Even before she made the Power, and next you know, it's like Five Room when you see Lala, but she paid to get that booty. You feel me? Yeah, so that's why I said since being on Power, she's had a booty. But it seemed like either she got more work done on it before this season, or she lost some thigh weight because it don't match like it did before.
It's that Nicki ass now.
So again, I don't know those particulars, but it don't like it looked way more symmetrical previously.
It did, yeah.
It still was fake. Even then, but it didn't even catch your eye to even notice is the deal. But now you notice, like, wait a minute, because it don't even match her legs. When they show her full body, it don't even match her legs now. Before at least it matched her legs.
Tommy said his beard on her ass.
I mean, it looked like he could.
I mean, shit. I was like, I had to ask, man, because like, God, okay, cool. Thank you for making me not feel like I'm crazy, man. Nah. Because I'm like, am I just not, are my eyes bad? Am my memory that bad?
You go before and after her ass and you see that she's had work done.
Okay.
Now, what work she needs to get done is acting classes.
So now that that's out the way,
acting classes. It's like it's gotten worse or something because it's like, like what the fuck? I felt like she was better previously.
Yeah.
So
okay.
weird.
Cool. So it's not just me.
No.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I'm like, I thought
what happened this season.
I thought for sure she was much better than this. I was I'm like, I've seen.
Don't say much better. She ain't never been like great or anything.
No, but I didn't have a problem with her before.
She never stuck out. She never stuck out.
Maybe because they required her to do more or something.
They are.
But when she had to throw that gun away in the river, I'm like, baby, just throw the fucking gun in the river. You ain't gotta look back and forth 57 times. So that blew me.
Look suspicious.
Never. And ain't nobody around.
Just throw the gun in the river.
Just throw the gun in the river.
Please.
I gotta look back, I gotta look forth, I gotta look back, I gotta look forth, I gotta look nervous, I gotta look sad, I gotta look scared. I'm gonna throw all my looks, and they're gonna show me looking back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth, and I'm gonna throw the gun. Then we'll look back and forth some more, then walk to my car. Ah! And a lot of times when she talk, I just want her to die. Like, however people felt about Angela, that's the thing, I ain't never been anti-Angela. Even everybody's like, I hate Angela, fuck Angela. I was like, nope, I fuck with Angela. Angela served her purpose. I have never been anti-Angela. Lala ass needs to go. I need her gone. I can't wait till she dies. It's like Tommy girlfriend. I ain't fuck with her either. I was glad when he had the murk.
Oh, wow, really?
Some grand murk.
I fucked with her.
I learned to tolerate her, dog, but she had some shit about her. And she was
doing
Holly. And she Holly. She stayed having problems with Ghost when Ghost was still competent. See, at a point, I understand, like Tasha, I feel Tasha. Every part of Tasha that don't fuck with Ghost, I understand.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ghost and played you.
Ghost played you.
But Holly was on this fuck Ghost shit before Ghost was doing fuck shit to her. I'm like, leave Ghost alone.
Holly had the vision.
She like, none of y'all know he's a fuck nigga.
You don't understand. I see him for what he is. He is a fuck nigga. I know him. And I can't say it. I can't say it, so I'm gonna just be mean to him. Fuck him. Y'all should understand who y'all dealing with.
Right. I always want to get Tommy to kill him. Tommy is going to die in a blaze of glory.
Oh, yeah.
His body count is too high for him to live through this series.
Oh, yeah, nah.
Whenever he dies, we talking
it's going to be absolutely awful.
You know what I was thinking, man? I was thinking that, Lala and the kid were going to die. That's what I was thinking.
Lala dying now.
You think so? Yeah. I was like, why were we seeing the kid for the first time? Because
he got
final season
acting class from Lala.
Final season.
You go to Lala acting trainer apparently because he sucks too. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna die. But, yeah.
Does he really go to the same acting? Are you joking?
I'm talking shit. Boy, they got so excited. No, I don't know.
I was like, wait a minute, do they really go to the same?
I hope not, man.
Oh man, you're so fired.
But yeah, so I don't see the little boy die. Now he might die. You're right. They about killing some kids.
I'm like, well, yeah, why even introduce him?
Like I feel like there was a point. But at a point you don't.
But we've never seen it.
But at a point you can't talk about this. But you can't talk about this character for three seasons. Really, since she's been there, she's been talking about Cam.
Yeah, she has been talking. Well,
so at a point they got to show him.
And we've gone to that house so many effing times, and we've never seen him.
Because they always give an excuse. He by his daddy, yes. Who they always give an excuse. At a point, you got to show the man, bro.
I guess.
So I understand why no acting ass is there. But I just like, out of all the child actors in New York, y'all couldn't find one that could speak. This nigga acting like he's reading lines like they're like that's his speech like. Yes, Mom. Where's Tommy at? I haven't seen him in a while. You like Tommy?
Okay.
Tommy. he sounded the nigga off Hollywood Shuffle. Then at the top, Robert Townsend be talking. What you talking about, man? He sound like that, but just turned down. Just that ridiculous. But yeah, Tommy. He has a body count. Like my prediction is still remaining. The end of all this, Ghost is gonna go to jail, and Tommy's gonna die. And if Ghost don't go to jail, it's gonna be some Dexter shit.
Or he's gonna move away.
That nigga escaped, but he is not happy. Like, you know what I mean?
He gonna go into federal protection.
Either go to the feds, or he might just go to like Africa somewhere and change his name. I don't know. He's not gonna go out on top. We know that.
Yeah, he'll turn state's evidence. Wow.
No
like
way.
Tommy
No way is he gonna go.
Ghost
out
ain't gonna go fed. Ghost ain't gonna rack. Ghost gonna die before he rack. He won't even turn Tommy in for killing the love of his life.
He wouldn't turn Tommy in.
That's very true.
He wouldn't turn Tommy in, but if they catch his hand in the cookie jar, like I think
he gonna rat on. He gonna rat on. If he gonna,
he still got that dude, whatever his name is.
You think gonna rat on Jason?
Yeah.
He'll get killed inside.
He's gonna get. Yeah, he's
Ghost
gonna.
Does he have any connection
they would have to
with
kill
the
Jason.
Jimenez?
I don't know, son. The thing is with them is this, as we see in previous times, dog. They would have to kill Jason.
Yeah.
If we get Tommy and Ghost back on the same page,
they're gonna kill Jason.
They're gonna kill Jason. Yes, he's there. That guy in every season that's their boss dies from the two brothers coming back together.
Yeah.
No matter what. Now I don't know how you come back from he made you kill your daddy, you killed his woman. I don't know how y'all come back from that, but I still want you to, guys.
I think it's gonna be in the same fashion that O'Drell changed their mind about selling drugs.
It's
just gonna happen.
It will be.
Yep. It's gonna happen.
Just like them teaming up with 50. Like 50 wasn't just trying to murder them in previous seasons. Next thing you know,
we're all friends.
We're friends. We doing jobs together. We gotta get trade. So hey, it's some Vegeta Goku shit. I don't know, dog, but I just know it pains me seeing Tommy and Ghost at odds.
Oh, it's so awful.
I don't like it.
It's so awful to see. And you knew at some point it was going to happen.
But the brotherhood has been such the crux of this show for so long. It's like, damn, son. But I really don't see how y'all can come back from something this drastic. Because Ghost ain't gonna stop till you dead. Tommy gonna be like, well, if you trying to kill me, I'm gonna kill you first. And that's the cat and mouse that we currently playing. Even though Jason got them not killing each other for now. How long is this gonna last, bro?
For now.
Yeah, what? Like, first you was getting 100,000 from him so that Tommy would
kill. Boy, that was a hustle.
So
Jason hustled both them niggas knives and say, Ghost, you gotta pay me $100K every 2 weeks for me not to kill your ass while I make you believe Tommy's dead. And Tommy, you can't kill Ghost because I don't need the bullshit.
Yeah, I'm like, what fucking, Christopher Nolan shit you working through in this shit? I don't know. But
he was doing that. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
They're gonna have to kill Jason.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
But that's always of course, because he's Milan all over again.
He's every one of them. Yeah. Not even just Milan. Like every season, there's some boss that they have to fucking get rid of. Yeah. Even when Ghost got out the game, you still had to get rid of your boy from what you call it.
Lobos.
Lobos, yeah. What's that song on Lobos? I think that was something on Milan.
Oh, okay.
When he got out of jail?
Yeah,
he still had to kill Milan.
And Ghost wasn't even in the game no more when they killed Milan together. He just knew Milan had to be gone. So it's like the brothers always come back together. They did Lobos, they did Milan. There's a third person they got. Like they get the bosses. The big bosses don't last with them two, dog. But we got whole 13 more episodes to get to where they're gonna get to, dog. But I feel like when there will be blood scenario with this show right now, son. They about to just go, shit's gonna hit the fan.
Yeah.
And I don't trust what Tariq about to do in regards to where they going storyline wise with him and his daddy.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of, I don't know where they're going with that. I don't know what they're doing, and it just sort of, it feels as though we're just setting up a little generational thing where it's now we're looking at young Jamie finding his, I don't know, whatever.
Tariq building his team, but I don't got no good. I don't have a good feeling about what's gonna happen for Tariq.
Nope.
Doing that shit at that white ass school.
I mean,
with that white boy who you know gonna snitch on him.
You know this nigga is gonna be your
snitch on him,
downfall.
boy.
He gonna be the
He
Fredo,
gonna snitch
man.
on him so quick.
He's fucking
He gonna
Fredo,
snitch
man.
on him so quick.
Bruh.
The moment the shit hits the fan, it's over.
But he
boy.
clearly don't know. The thing is, my man doesn't
It's
know how
over.
to operate business. Doesn't know not to bring this motherfucker to the room and do this shit like this. Like he doesn't know.
First
He doesn't
of all,
know
he's
protocol.
a privileged white boy. He don't
doesn't
give a
know
fuck
this.
about none of that.
He doesn't know what to do, man. This dude is gonna crumble when you get him under pressure.
Yes.
And it's just he's the wrong dude to sell, man.
Right.
If you gave him a couple pills, cool. You gave him a bag, man. That is just asking for fucking trouble. The fact that motherfucker came back with all the money, I was shocked.
Tariq,
I thought that nigga was gonna get robbed.
Tariq, you need Fez. Go get Fez from Euphoria, bro.
Yep.
Oh.
Fez is the perfect white boy.
Fuck it. I take Fez's little brother.
Yeah, I mean, what's his name? He got a weird name.
Yeah,
bro.
what
Like,
the fuck is his name?
it's like Ashtray or something. It's some weird ass name. But
I'll take him.
I'll
Yeah.
take either one of those white boys from Euphoria than dealing with this crazy motherfucker. Speaking of white boys, how you feel about Proctor, dog? Cause this nigga, bruh, between the Hispanic detective sergeant chick and fucking Sax, son,
somebody gonna get him.
they trying to get Proctor to go down bad, and then they got his wife placing a fucking bug on the daughter.
Oh my
He
god.
is fucked.
He is fucked.
He is fucked. And I mean, I remember like I think Courtney Kemp in one of her like the after show interviews, maybe it was like at the one of the season finales or something, sort of saying that for him and all of the counsel for Jamie, it's not gonna end well. And
Tommy
like,
gonna kill him because he still got shit on Tommy.
Yeah. I mean the fact, it's
Like the
that's
thing
definitely gonna
is,
happen.
Proctor
I think
is
it's-
loyal to Ghost.
Right.
So
Yes.
he's gonna most likely sell out Tommy because remember, Ghost told him that Tommy really did it.
Right.
Ghost told his lawyer who really, that's one of the only people that Ghost told the truth to about that. Ghost lied to him was everybody else, but he told Proctor Tommy did it.
Oh fuck! I hope Ghost don't have to kill him.
I think Tommy's going to kill Proctor.
I mean,
dog.
that's an easy thing.
That's an easy.
That's
an
an
easy call.
That's
That's
I
an
feel
easy
like
call, bro.
He's
He's
All
still
that
sitting
is-
on that fucking Tommy killing the NSA agent.
He hasn't even told Ghost about that, huh?
Ghost don't even know that he got evidence on Tommy that ain't got shit to even do with Ghost. The whole other killing of a goddamn, might as well call him a fed. Goddamn
but
government
once
agent.
Once you
government
turn
agent?
Your involvement in that, then like I don't even think you get. Wouldn't I guess you could get immunity? Yeah. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I don't know something.
He does have that shit. Yeah, you're right.
Son.
Okay.
Proctor's a lawyer, and Proctor gonna try to do some weasel ass shit, and Tommy gonna murder him. Cause I don't see Ghost
he gonna
killing
get Tommy.
I don't see
He gonna
Ghost killing Joe. I don't see Ghost killing.
Yeah, Ghost not gonna kill Joe.
And I don't see Joe trying to sell out Ghost. Like
I don't think
they
he would.
really
Yeah,
built
no, I
this
don't think he would.
friendship in a way, you know.
Yeah, it's tense as a motherfucker now. Like there's no smiles in that friendship now.
But they do hold each other
they
down.
do have a rapport. Yeah.
He don't have that same rapport with Tommy. Like when he found out Tommy
Not
was
at
dead,
all.
he was cool with
He
that
fucking
shit.
he can't stand Tommy.
Tommy used to fuck with him.
He scared him though.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like
a lot.
he was scared.
And Tommy's threatened him to his face. Like Ghost don't death threat the man. That's my lawyer.
Well, I mean, there's threatening a man straight to his face, and then there's also killing another man right in front of his face
In his house. In his house.
and then tells him to clean the shit up.
Nigga.
You know what I'm saying? There's wow.
We have so many dominoes.
So,
and we got Drake coming back and Angela's dead. So now Drake recant everything he on. And Dre about to be back in the game.
Dre about to fucking go
Dre
back
about to bolt, man.
Yep, he's
Drake,
going back to where he was.
Dre,
Angela's dead now.
So that's a whole nother player in the game, son. And he always wild card and fucking something up. He always in the middle of some shit. And
You never
he's
know
all
which
their
direction
enemy.
he's gonna go.
He's all of their enemy. But the thing about these niggas, they're about playing their enemies against their that dog chess nigga. They gotta. People who don't like power, I be laughing because I'm like, I don't get it, dog, because the show keeps me intrigued. It keeps me invested. Some things get kind of nutty, but you still can't help but wonder, okay, where this shit about to go, man?
Yeah, but so it also so this show has this brilliant moment, right? And like, so side note about the sister. So like
Paz, that's her name.
Paz, yeah,
Yeah,
Paz. So
P-A-Z.
what? Damn it.
I love the actor. She killing it.
Oh,
Yeah, she's definitely
well,
killing it.
she's good in whatever she's in.
Yeah, everything I've seen her in so far, she has been great in.
She's good in whatever she's in.
Yeah, so she shit. Can't remember what the side note was about her. I guess
It's like a phone. And just in
Yeah.
general, she's been in the game. It's like, you wonder like if how much Angela's really been telling her, because we learned in last episode she really don't know her sister.
Right, yeah, like to a certain extent, like how. So what's that journey like for y'all? Like are y'all like riding with her? Because it's like she does. Yeah, that's what it was. She doesn't know exactly who
Angela
to sort
really
of
is.
who the friend. Yeah, like she's been real candid with her to a certain extent. But like not in the final stages of whatever this final chess move was.
She ain't been being real with her sister, dog. She's doing the classic. She's doing the classic. I'm mad at this nigga, so I'm gonna tell my bestie all the bad shit, but then don't come back and tell the other side of some of the shit.
Oh yeah, guess what? I'm also working under the table with his wife.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
which would have been
if you
fucking.
If you ever dated a chick, if you ever had dated a chick that her friend didn't like you. Majority of the time, the friend didn't like you because that's the friend she go to vent about you to. And rarely will your side of the story ever make it to that friend. So that friend hates you.
Right.
And if y'all ever just got high one day and went over some old stories and you was ever able to say your side, she most likely be understanding. Be like, damn.
That's interesting.
She didn't tell me that part. Oh, that's why you did. That's what Pies is. Obviously, she never went back and told Pies, look, I'm not going to turn on Ghost. I'm so fucking in love with Ghost. Right. We're still plotting to be with each other. Guess what? He left me that time with his wife because some nigga was about to kill me. So there's so much she doesn't know to the fact that she's like burned Jamie at the stake and then Jamie really liked Lady. There's nothing in the world that would have made me kill your sister. Nothing.
Right.
Period.
You kind of feel like she's looking for somebody to blame because I feel like to some extent she knows that he would. I feel like she I don't know. I feel like once this settles, once whatever this is or whatever the grief sort of I guess passes, I feel like she'd feel different. I don't think she thinks.
Only after talking to Tasha though.
Only after talking to Tasha? Yeah, fair.
Talking to Tasha made her slow down and see things a little like, wait, I don't have all the answers. Because when she found the phone, I thought she was texting Ghost. I think we all did.
Yeah, I thought so too. Yeah.
We all did.
Right.
So then when Tasha popped up, you're like, this is an interesting element.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because she was talking to Tasha.
She was.
So it's like, oh yeah, damn.
Forgot about that.
She was in the cahoots with Tasha. Oh
well,
yeah,
she was doing this.
Right.
What else was she doing?
Right. So,
but she
did tell there's more and more that you don't know about your sister.
But she did tell him about what's his name? Was it Sax?
Sax, yeah.
She did tell him about him.
Yeah.
Had him pegged from the minute that motherfucker
Yeah, because I hate Sax.
Yeah.
But her relationship is different.
True.
And she just and that's the thing. And remember, Paz is the friend that no matter what, she's always going to hate Jamie. So you also got that friend that you just shitted on your girl, you just shitted on your man so much towards her that now you just search that you don't even want to tell her because you know as soon as I bring this nigga up or this chick up, this nigga just ready to shit on the situation from extreme bias. I can't get nothing objective. So you know, we all know that situation as to why Angela most likely did not give as many details about the current rumblings of Jamie. Because to Pies, Jamie fucked. And then Pies, Jamie fucked over you fully. Like she said, she blew up her life for you. So Pies ain't trying to hear this shit. You know what I mean? Like she just like the worst of what Pies ever dreamed of happened.
Like she already felt that.
She kept warning you, nigga, you're dating a gangster that's gonna fall back on you. And every word spirit came back. So it's like, dude, of course, even if she doesn't, even if she settles with the fact that Jamie probably didn't pull the trigger, she feel like it's Jamie's fault that her sister's dead. Which it is. Yeah. And which it fucking is. Which it is. That's what made it so hard with when Jamie said at the end of the first episode, I'm sorry, and she's like, ooh.
Yeah. But the brilliant moment, bro, I thought was her putting that phone inside of the coffin.
Very much
like,
so.
I thought that shit was brilliant, my nigga.
Yeah.
Until they had her say it. Yes. Like, because to me in my head, I'm like, yo, this is real dope. This is so metaphorical. Look, all these, like, man, they hitting y'all with some brilliant shit here, nigga. They are burying her secrets with her, man. Y'all get them. And then she fucking said it. And I'm just like, oh, you didn't have to do that.
There's that nose.
I mean, we
You're
know
so
it's
on it.
We know it's a Mona.
You know,
have to tell
no. There's a nose there. There's a nose there, and I want to be on it. I don't want to be all over that nose.
Just don't say anything.
Wish you had missed the bus, but
you know,
you're here. So, right.
Is Sax gonna live?
Nope.
You don't think Sax? I think Sax is the slimy type of nigga that's gonna make it.
Who the fuck is gonna when would Sax even be in any danger?
Tommy will kill him.
Tommy is going to kill Sax.
You know what I mean? Like there's so many elements as to like that's one thing that I know about Tommy.
No way.
Ghost is he kill people, but it always makes sense when he do it. He wouldn't kill Sax because it'll fall back on him too hard. They're on his tail. Tommy can kill damn near whoever he want, and he don't give a fuck if you're on his tail or not. So I think it's gonna be a default. I will always say if someone's gonna die, then Tommy probably gonna kill him. If I can't think of who should kill him, it's probably gonna be Tommy. That's why I'm at with it.
Tommy gonna kill him.
It's probably gonna be Tommy.
Tommy has his, getting up a body count. I think he's only up to 1 so far, right? We're on that 1.
What you mean, 1 this season?
Yeah, this season. I mean, yeah.
He killed
Do we count
only
Angela?
Oh,
because she technically died this season. He shot her last season. No. She died this season.
Wait, who?
Angela died this season.
So
she got shot last
season. She counts for this season.
So yes.
Body count.
So he has 2 bodies by 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Because he shot your boy.
Right in the face.
Yeah, that shit.
I knew he was about to shoot him, son.
I mean, after he said that, I was kind of like, how's this going? Ooh, how we gonna play this out?
Any of you guys work for this nigga? Tommy is loose cannon mode.
You gotta but so your boy, the 2 black dudes, they fuck with them on a whole different level. They like family.
It don't matter.
No matter how.
That nigga said either you're with me or against me. And he said if you want to get out, you either going down the body bag. Tommy said that his mouth.
He said that shit in that moment, man. I don't think he would have put a bullet in either one of those 2.
I don't think either one of those 2 should have talked any shit neither.
Yeah, true. Nobody should talk any shit around this.
Honestly, the only nigga that go far back with him is the bald nigga.
The bald nigga and the nigga with the glasses.
That nigga come from Dre and them though. That was Dre partners. Yeah. The only nigga that go way back with Tommy right now is the big bald nigga.
Right. No,
Tommy could off all the rest of y'all niggas.
All my staff.
Yeah.
That nigga came from Dre. You show the fuck.
Yeah. Grimace or whatever the fuck bald nigga is, that's they homie from the original crew. No, ain't no more original crew besides that.
Yeah, your boy trying
everybody else dead.
Hard, man.
Light skinned nigga? But you can't trust him. Because remember, he was ready to go with Kanan. He was trying to play all sides too. So you know some bullshit gonna happen with him very soon.
Ooh, what if...
Did he get someone killed? That nigga got some skeletons too, son. All these niggas is got something going on. But yeah, man, if y'all not watching Power, watch Power.
Please do.
If you're not watching, you heard us spoil so many angles of it. You're hardcore.
You gotta go find that shit out and see if it's worth the conversation.
You gotta watch it. You gotta peep it out. It's hardcore, son.
And if we spoiled it for you,
you're welcome.
Man.
You're welcome. You're fucking welcome. Go watch the damn show. Moving on to Pose, man.
Ballroom is about to be more popular than Studio 54 ever was.
You about to go mainstream.
Put away your glass slippers, Transarella. It ain't never gonna happen.
All right, it's all happening for us. Vogue has hit #1 on the charts, and the word is out. Ballroom is in.
Hey, baby.
Girl, what are you doing out here? You said you wasn't gonna walk the piers no more. There are more options out there.
Like what?
I got a plan. Get in.
Oh, you can vote. Like the new song. I like that.
Y'all need to trust this mother's intuition.
Blanca made me audition for the Fresh Faces modeling competition.
Y'all are whistling past the graveyard.
Really?
Your T cells have fallen below 200. I'm gonna have to move your diagnosis of being HIV positive to having AIDS.
We are dying, and it's time that we fight.
I'm not posing for a mugshot.
Wake up!
Take that off.
I'm tired of your big plans and your stupid dreams. Why don't you just focus on yourself for once?
I'm scared.
To die or to live?
Crazy thing is, it's not my life I'm seeing right now. It's my kids.
Pose.
Oh.
Moving on.
Where would you like to start?
Yeah.
I just want to give Blanca like the biggest hug.
Right.
That character goes through some shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. When the season ended with her in the wheelchair, I'm like, oh God, now her sickness about to start hitting her?
Oh, you mean like at the hospital?
Dude, yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I know she had the little moment, but she's still sick. Cause she's, you know what I'm saying? Like.
Right, yeah, no, I mean, that's something, like, it's like.
She's been on a roller coaster all freaking season. I was happy when she got a little love right quick in that one little episode with the dude on the beach and shit that was cool with her being trans.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn.
That was dope.
Can she get a break, God damn it?
I love that fucking episode. I was like, that's what I wanted to say, man. The thing is, it's like the show has to get so real and we have to address so many issues that was the one fucking time that everybody got to go off and go away and have fucking fun.
Yeah.
And it not be about anything other than them.
Because this episode been dramatic.
Fucking time. Yeah, everything is so fucking dramatic. I mean, they fucking killed Candy in the second season. Like that shit. I don't know about y'all. I didn't see that shit coming at all. That shit hit me like a fucking sucker punch.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying?
It was already spoiled for me, so.
God.
Yeah, because I remember I just started Pose a couple of months ago. Word. So it was like by the time I was still in like season 1 when I heard that Candy died. And funny enough, she's in King Esther. I don't know scenes with her, but she's also in King Esther, and she's a producer on King Esther. So yeah, I haven't met Miss Ross yet, but it's just like we have a connection in a funny way.
Yeah.
So I was always trying to be aware of who Candy was because before I started watching the show, it was like, oh, we got Candy to produce our thing. She producing it. She gonna take on a little small role, and then I see her like freaking promoting King Esther. I'm like, damn. Chick from Pose is, So when I first started watching Pose, I'm like, all right, let me find out who Candy is, because, that's folk and we ain't even know yet. We don't know we folk yet. You know what I mean? But she's seen me act because she's watched this already. I haven't even seen the final version of King Esther, which is another reason why I'm stoked about the New Orleans Film Festival. Right. But yeah, man, I was like, that's the thing. I'm glad I'm caught up now because it's really tough. When it's like when you watch Game of Thrones and you already know if you already knew what the Red Wedding was. Right. You know what I mean? I always heard when I started watching Game of Thrones, the Red Wedding, but no one explained it. So it's still able to hit me. I didn't even know I was in the Red Wedding until afterwards. And I was like, oh, that must have been that Red Wedding. You know what I mean? I was fucked up.
Oh yeah, somebody getting married and there was a lot of
nigga. So it's like when you get to have those moments, and like another thing was, I didn't know Ned died in the first season and shit. So it's like certain hallmarks in Game of Thrones, like I was able to still have certain shock moments and shit. But for Pose, dog, they already told me Candy died before she died. Somebody already spoiled for me that Pray Tell and Ricky was gonna have that fucking little sex scene.
Man, that ruins that.
Son!
That so ruins that when you first see it, cause nigga, I swore that was a motherfucking dream. Nigga, I'm like, no, there's no way you would do this. No.
Yeah, bro.
And then
came for his ass though.
Yo, but like I kind of thought to a certain extent that they were going to embrace it. I was like, oh no, everybody else is kind of flipping like I thought they would. So
fuck no, they wasn't about to embrace that shit.
That was Damon's boyfriend. Damon brought him in a circle.
Boyfriend, yeah, it's Damon's boyfriend.
I'm still not comfortable with that relationship.
You are true. Yeah, you an elder, bro.
So you an elder.
Nah, like they told him, you an elder.
You just can't.
It's not cool. And
you can get you a young boy, so it just can't.
You don't get you brought them niggas to their first AIDS testing together.
It can't be him.
You can't be fucking this man now. Now I understand where you was coming from when you broke it down to Blanca about how, you got AIDS, how it's harder for you getting older, it's harder for you to get niggas and shit. So a nigga that's young and attractive shooting their shot at you made you feel good.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Word.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that made sense.
I understood it, but it's still like I don't want y'all. Damon and Ricky even still got all the chemistry. Like you know what I mean? They just work.
Well, the thing is, it would have been different saying, hey everybody, I fucked Damon. But they were fucking.
Man, that's bait.
You know what I'm saying?
That's bait.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like that's a whole different
boy.
Like it. Like
Ricky,
you know what I'm saying? That's
Ricky always find a way to keep her home.
Yeah.
You said it's a relationship now. It is a relationship now.
Relationship.
I was like, boy, Ricky find a way, nigga. Since we've seen Ricky.
Oh, most definitely.
Ricky was homeless. We don't know who he was living with before he got with Blanca.
Never count Ricky out.
After Blanca, he went by The homie, the baddest bitch on there.
Electra
Abundance.
Yeah, Electra Abundance.
Wintour.
Mother of the Year. You better put some respect on Mother of the Year name.
Better.
You hear me?
Better, you right.
Then after Wintour, when he started living with the nigga, he started at least crashing sometimes by the nigga he cheated on, Damon with.
Until they got into it.
You know what I mean? Then I think he tried to move back with Damon before. Now he got a Keita Praytel spot. Man, boy, Ricky is he is hobosexual of the year. For real. He gonna make it, dog.
He know how to survive.
He know how to fight. I fuck with Ricky, dog. Like I got a soft spot for Ricky, dog. He's just a fuck up. Yeah. He's just a fuck up. He's a lovable fuck up. Cause you see where and why and how he be fucking up. He be like, damn, Ricky. Man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just want to,
you would
like,
chosen? No.
Come on, Rick. But you still gonna give him another chance, though. You know what I'm saying? He got one of those trusting faces. He smiles at you like, come on, boy.
Okay.
Come here. Damn, nigga. You can't ever play a villain.
Yeah.
You'll be the most fucked up. You probably be the best villain. Because dog, he has such a trusting face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When he has a trusting face, a trusting smile, a certain good guy sensibility, even though he's supposed to be like the hood rat, it was like, yeah, but you lovable hood. Like, you may have been on the streets more than Damon because he a square, but come on, Ricky. Yeah. It's like, Praytel, why you fucking Ricky?
Damon definitely grew up in Ricky.
Not Ricky, son. Not none of them. Not Poppy. Not Ricky. Not Damon, nigga. Go find you another little tree.
It couldn't be him. That's all.
But they making it work. I mean, what's funny is this: the actors do have chemistry in the scenes that they have together.
Yeah.
I just would rather those characters not be involved the way they are.
Oh yeah, no, I don't get me wrong. Like I'm truly entertained by it. I don't agree with it, but I'm
but the actors have chemistry.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I even like that scene when your boy when Praytel was struggling with the drag queen thing of having to dress as a woman, and your boy talking about
the heels.
He was Rick was rocking them heels. He was like, bro, I could be butch, and I could be femme. What the fuck? And I was like, yo, swag that.
So here's what it was funny in the moment, which was great. I'm glad I saw it without talking to Arrogant Observer, but. Arrogant Observer reminded me that, oh yeah, that's right. I don't know how I forgot it, but you boys in Kinky Boots.
I never seen Kinky Boots.
You never seen Kinky Boots? All right, fair enough.
Billy Porter,
yeah, was in Kinky Boots. So it's like, yeah, sure. You know how to walk in those heels. Right.
I mean, look at Billy Porter, period.
Right, yeah, Billy Porter, right. No, exactly, fair enough.
Everything that he ever freaking makes a freaking appearance at. My nigga is filmed the fuck out mixed with his freaking masculine side, but he got the heels, he got the dresses. Billy Porter.
True.
But that's some good acting there, Praytel. That's some good acting.
No, it is. But no, I had that because that was like one of my first introductions to him, at least to my memory. So I was just like, damn, I can't believe I forgot that. It just completely slipped my mind. But it all kind of came back to me by the end of the season finale.
When he looking like Candy.
Back to me. Looking like Candy.
He look like Candy as a drag.
Look like Candy to you?
As a drag. I like that. He like Candy Mama.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
be Candy Mama.
Little bit.
Not like exactly like her, but you be her mom. Like, you her mom?
Yeah, you could. Y'all the same gene pool.
Right,
nigga. I see you.
Ironically, with everything y'all characters is going through at that. But, yeah, bro. I hear what you're saying about that one episode with the girls going out because I feel like every episode, Billy Porter, I guess they just knew he was Emmy nominated because he's just going for the dramatics this season.
Word.
He has so many monologues. Him and Blanca got so many monologues and so many heart-to-heart moments with people. There's at times the show this season could feel a bit more heavy.
And so many songs.
And everybody got AIDS.
That's not funny. I'm sorry.
And I'm not smiling because
Come on, somebody, man.
Everybody has AIDS.
Come on, man.
Dog, J.Steel hates that song.
Does she really?
Oh, she hates it.
Oh my god.
Because of course, especially in the line of how we talking about it on Pose and how it's presented about how serious and dangerous and fucking crazy it was in the late 80s and early 90s, dog. Like they really had nowhere to fight the AIDS epidemic, and it's actually sad. So we bringing humor to it because truthfully, it's a sad ass topic. Right. So I think like whenever if anybody who don't know, that's a reference from Team America World Police, the AIDS song.
America, fuck yeah!
So like I remember the first time I saw that's all right, J.Steel, she was like, "No, we're not joking about that." And I was like, "You right, but you're not right, but you're right." Forgive my dark humor, call me Chappelle. But like that when Ricky got AIDS, I was like, "Damn, son."
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
Like almost everybody got AIDS on this show.
I didn't see. Yeah,
no, that was the game though. Like so,
but because that was literally that time.
Yeah.
So what they're doing is being honest about what their community was going through during that time.
Right.
And it seemed like every time they looked around, one of them
somebody was
infected with it or dropping dead from it.
And they said it. They said it a lot in season 1. Right. Obviously, he was always burying friends, but it's not gonna hit the audience the same way unless people that you know in the show get that shit and you really see. No, nigga, it was not some afterthought in our community at that time. It was the thought. It was the issue. They call it the plague. I ain't never know that's what the gay community was calling that until I watched that show. I ain't know they called it the plague.
Yes. Yes, because in that time, at first it was called the gay disease. Yeah. At a point, they didn't even think that heterosexuals can get it.
Yeah,
they were pushing that for real.
In the beginning,
it's a gay disease. What the fuck?
Yeah. So no, I'm not surprised in any way that they call it that. It's just being in my heteronormative world, it's never got to me. Like, I didn't never know that was slang for AIDS for them. So when they kept calling it that, and that's like that word.
Right.
It's so heavy.
Right.
That it makes you take in just how heavy it was for that community especially. Because of course AIDS sucks for everyone. But gay community was almost like attacked by it.
Absolutely.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Not almost, they were.
They were, absolutely.
It's just deep. And like you said, the show's being very honest about it.
And what did y'all think about the I couldn't remember. I feel like I looked up where I saw this woman from. The lady who owned the building that Blanca
she's from Broadway.
She burned it down.
She's from Broadway. What?
Her name is oh my god.
I've seen her in something.
Jesus,
man. Oh,
she's from Broadway though.
Okay, you want to talk about on the nose? Star. Her whole speech after she was found out.
Oh, in the prison.
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah. I mean that scream. You know, so here's the thing. I forget.
That's some Ryan Murphy shit. Sometimes he has these on the nose monologues that you like. Okay, Ryan Murphy, we get it. And the thing is, all the content of her final monologue. Okay, I understand why you want this to be said because she is saying true shit, but it just screamed of the writers are making her say this versus it naturally of us getting there with her.
Yeah. Agreed.
You know what I mean? And it was kind of grating because it's like it was well acted. Once again, the content, I'm not going to disagree with it. Yes, niggas are intimidated by powerful women. Yes, niggas do be hating on powerful women and don't let them be as great as they could when y'all let powerful men get away with everything. I felt everything she said in the speech.
She spoke truth.
It was truth.
It was so written.
But it was so written. It was so written, dog. Yeah. And it felt so written. So staged. It just,
I agree.
It didn't sit right when it hit me, dog.
But you know the thing that I gave the show a lot of leeway because that whole final episode felt like a series finale.
It really did.
You know, like we don't know if we're coming back for season 3, guys. So
but that's how the first season ended.
That's how the first season. Yeah, like we didn't know we're coming back for season 2, guys.
When you really feel like every episode feels like a movie. But when you go from episode 1 to the last episode of each season, it seems, you felt like you watched someone's life. And that was it.
Yeah, it was truly engaging.
Because if they don't go any further, it's like, because I don't even know how you're going to play the third season at this point.
Yeah, Arrogant Observer had a theory that I've kind of gotten married to, that they would have to jump forward in time again a little bit further, like I think to I can't remember, somewhere in the 90s.
Right now they're 91. 91 was like a stop off.
Yeah, so like maybe I guess mid 90s, like 95, 96 or something like that. Just jump a couple years forward, which I feel like that could be interesting.
What's going on in their world at that point?
Okay.
And y'all better recast the chick that was getting fed at the end.
Okay. So there's an episode that hasn't come out that we recorded, but okay, so I made fun of this. Tell me, did y'all see what I saw? Did it not look predatory as hell when Braytel comes on the big ass pimp hat, and at the very end, and he's like, who's hungry? Oh, you want some burgers, do you, boy?
Now it will. It didn't at the time. Because I can say, like I was just saying, I think now I'm not going to be able to watch it. I'm not going to watch the same way.
We know him.
Thank you, Marty.
Do I watch it again? That's how I'm going to see it.
Pimp hat, like,
that's how
you got to work for your burgers around here. Like, no, bro.
Thank you, Marty. You ruined that for me.
I'm glad I ruined it for y'all, bro.
My focus was actually on the acting.
Oh, really? Okay.
The girl chick wasn't too good.
She wasn't too
good.
good.
The little dude was good. The little boy was good.
The little boy was fine.
It was natural. She just seemed like she learned how to talk yesterday. So it did work.
Yeah.
For me. Like, cause it's about like she's trying to build her new house, new generation. I'm like, okay, fine, but you can keep the little boy, but unless this girl got some secret skills that she just couldn't display in this scene, she ain't doing it for me, especially after the dynamic characters from Poppy to Angel to, you know what I mean, they did to Damon that was already in your house. They gotta follow that. Because right now Damon's traveling the world and he's a daddy in France somewhere. Poppy and Angel live their own. And I don't know how you rope it all back. Angel had a very interesting, them two had a very interesting storyline. I hope she really is off coke. But
yeah, you're right. Yeah, I hope so, yeah.
Poppy had a major come up though.
Yeah.
Bro, but he
did y'all know that he dates Janet Mock? That actor dates Janet Mock in real life?
Oh,
really?
Word?
Really? Real shit.
Good shit.
Little known fact, but yeah. Poppy had a bit. Maybe that's why he got that come up this season.
Yeah, shit. And that's interesting because
I wouldn't see those two together.
Writes and directs the show.
But you never know how that chemistry popped, dog.
Yeah.
They got that chemistry popping. My nigga went from being like lackey little nigga to he got bad bitch Angel and he started his own management company.
Come on, dude. Yeah, he had the drive, dude. Like
he had that fire amazing scene when he was professing his love and then Angel fucking like they proposed to each other.
Yeah.
Bobby been acting, nigga.
Oh my
he been in that gym and he been acting.
Word. Like, I didn't know if I fucked with Poppy.
I fuck with Poppy.
I was on and off when I was checking in with Area Observer in the beginning. Cause I wasn't really fucking with him.
Why not? I was always like
Poppy. I always like Poppy.
I always liked him, but I was like, I don't know about this nigga, man. I don't know.
I knew he was always gonna. I always knew he was gonna get in trouble with Blanca.
Yeah.
I'm like, she gonna put his ass out at some point.
Yeah. Now I can't remember what
Saw
exact
that
point,
happening.
but before he got kicked out, I was like, I fucks with him. Always, but
I knew
like,
he was gonna want to fucking with Angel.
Huh?
I knew
you knew he was gonna start fucking with Angel. Oh, for real?
Before
the beginning?
No, it was something that happened. Maybe when he got they showed some kind of chemistry around the end of season 1 or middle of season 1. I forget where it was.
Definitely agree.
But something happened, and I was like, them two playing with each other a lot. And then they started being more obvious, like we started taking pictures of it and shit. But even before,
turned into romance.
Yeah, but no, I started like something like just my writer side just said, watch them two gonna get something popping. I just kind of called it like on some rando, and then I started seeing more and more, and those two actors got great chemistry.
Yeah, I agree.
Poppy and Miss India Moore.
Right.
Oh, she's so hot.
Yeah.
Beautiful. But what else?
That new movie.
What movie?
With the Black Blonde Bonnie and Clyde movie.
Oh yeah, I did see it in a preview for that.
Yeah.
I just like everything that Elektra does. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, so I have
Elektra Abundance over the top ass.
Yeah, can we talk about like how she chews up the dialogue?
And how she pronounces every T?
Every T.
All the T's.
All of
even T's that people normally don't pronounce, she pronounces.
Now I like to just rank basically when it comes to Elektra Abundance. I like to just rank my reads.
You got a read meter?
Yeah, I like to rank my reads. And I only really have one that was memorable this season. And it's the one in that my famous episode, which was, let's just call that my favorite episode of the season. If we're going around the circle.
And that was real for me
too. Right. Like that
because that was made a meme that went viral and everybody was overhyping the read that she did on that white lady.
Oh, really? Were they overhyping?
Oh, God. That's what
absolutely.
I said. You not been online helps a lot of your shit, my nigga.
Absolutely.
So I remember by the time I finally got to the episode, and I'm thinking, oh shit, this is that super duper read everybody been talking about. And of course, it was definitely one.
Yeah,
but once again, with people, it's better when you don't see shit
when
coming.
you build it up. It's like it has to now live up to your build up instead of what it actually is.
I was so let down, but I knew why. You know what I mean? I knew why I was let down. It wasn't like no fault of the show. I was like, fuck.
I saw it without
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Dude.
the read was
Yeah.
everything. That's why I said I love everything Miss
Yeah.
Electra does.
I
my God. Read her for filth. And then sent her on her way.
And then said, did anybody else hear? Like, anybody else want some of this shit?
No, my nigga said they gave her a new idea that she didn't get a chance to say, and she was about to go back and read more. They said, no, you got it. It was good. It was good. He's like, oh, okay, because you know. I was like, because she didn't do a finishing move and shit. She was going to go back to her just to fuck up the table. Dog. That
awesome.
character, that actress is hilarious.
Hilarious.
Hilarious. And I'm wondering what's going to happen with that dead body in her walls, because now it's stinking in the summer. And if we jump forward, like, it's just curious as to where that goes.
That dead body is still there.
That's the point. Yeah, that's why they was talking about how it stinks. That's what they was alluding to on that same episode as to why they didn't go to her house. It's like, why we at your house? Unless you got all the air. And it was like, and her and Blanca had that look because they're the only ones that know. You heard me? So like, she still got that dead body in her walls.
So, did any of y'all ever finish or watch like Paris is Burning? I didn't finish it.
Everybody keeps telling me to. I've been here for the past 5 years to watch that. It's on YouTube, the entire thing.
Yo, I literally have tried to watch that movie like 3 times.
I think it's on like Prime or something.
It's definitely on YouTube. The whole that's why I'm so ashamed of myself for not having watched it yet. Because first of all, every gay friend and every ally to gay people that I know have told me, if you watch it, you don't watch Paris is Burning, man. So I kind of know a lot of the major shit that happens, and I know what the subject is about. But you can know all these things, and still you have to experience a thing. So
It took me a second to kind of get into it because I was kind of like, well, I know this seems like a lot of it is based off of sort of the characters we now like kind of have imposed, or like loosely kind of around there in a bit. And I don't know, it just took kind of a second, but once I got into it, it was something, I can't even remember what happened. I want to say I fell asleep on it, just never went back to it, but
that's not a good
something
vote of confidence.
Sorry, no, I did fall asleep on it. No, it took, like, I did get into it, but then, just, I don't know, the better of the night got me, I don't know,
the better of the night.
The better of the night. But it's something I guess I want to go back and finish, but I only asked that to say, because I haven't finished it myself, right, but I remember Arrogant Observer referencing something, saying that like that was like something that happened in the documentary, that like that was based off something.
What particularly?
Real. The body being in the wall.
Oh
like,
wow! So they really took. Oh, so they've taken things from Paris is Burning and put it in Pose at time.
Yeah, to some extent. Yeah.
Interesting. Because I wonder about that whole. Because I feel like Angel's whole storyline about how, like, you know what I mean, a quote unquote passing trans woman getting popping in the modeling industry without most people even knowing.
Oh yeah.
The whole deal made me curious as to, I wonder if that's based off of like someone's story that we don't even know about. That, you know what I mean? Because that was kind of fucked up how her thing went up and it all fell down.
Yeah, that broke my fucking heart, man. Like when she was in the office and it's like, they're asking for their money back because they're saying that it was fraud, and she's just like, oh man, she's gone.
And that's the beauty of this show.
Let it go, man. That shit was
of showing you that, dude. Like, all the people, everybody was sold with her being a woman until you just have to notice it between her pants or whatever, in between her legs.
Yeah,
and it's one of those things of
fuck that hand or that whatever the fuck that production assistant.
I mean, that's specifically fuck Kim for ratting out, her own people ratting her out. Yeah. But I'm just saying the general overall scope of the point of storyline was, if you don't even know what's going on and you accept her as a woman, then she should be a fucking woman still. She's been a woman to you the whole year. She's been on ads. She's been selling lipstick. She's been in magazines. She's been a beautiful woman to you all this time. And then you hear her say she might be, like, she was born a man, possibly, blah, 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 blah. And now fuck her. Like, why? You still selling all the shit that you were selling off the beauty that she is. But the show really puts in front of your face as an audience member, anyone watching, do you see how ridiculous this really is? And that's one thing that I really rock with about like so many elements.
How ridiculous this really is.
Of what this show exposes about so much. You know what I mean? It's like, you know
like
what I mean?
on the first season when Blanca couldn't go into that gay bar.
Dude, it felt so ridiculous. It felt so ridiculous, bruh.
I was just looking like, wait, what?
Everybody want to shit on
Okay, so I can understand if I was like, okay, if it was a race thing and then
it wasn't even a race thing.
I'm like,
because they had the black gay dude there.
Yes. So I'm like, so it's not even a race thing.
I mean, of course, it's partly a race thing. Of course, in situations like that, we
helps.
know as black people that.
Yeah, I mean,
but generally, specifically, it wasn't about her being black.
Fight. It's always seasoned.
It wasn't about her being black. You're right. It was because she's trans, but y'all gay. How can, but like she said, it was a great monologue when she spoke about how someone always wants shit on somebody. And like, you know what I mean? Oftentimes, the trans women in the community are the ones at the bottom of the barrel getting shat on even by their own in the same fight. Yeah. Niggas will kill y'all for being gay. They'll kill me for being trans. And we're fighting. That's why when I look at our people on some black shit, it's like, son, why y'all acting like we can have black gay people and why y'all acting fucked up as if we don't know what oppression is as black people? We got the nerve to be homophobic. We as a people have no right to be homophobic. Honestly, transphobic, none of that shit. We just have no right. We know what that feels like. Like, you know what I mean? When you're the oppressor, there's certain things of, okay, motherfucker, you know, like, that's what you're used to. We're used to knowing what it's like to be hated on for something that we cannot change. So that bothers me heavily whenever I'm in these debates. I'm talking to people who like want to be brother, hotel, blah, blah, blah. But be like, you know what I mean? Fuck this gay nigga, fuck this trans person. I'm like, you're not making sense to me. And I'm glad that a show like this exists, which throws some humanity on these motherfuckers so people could see like, dog, y'all wrong. The way a lot, like just because you always thought this way does not mean that it is right.
Right.
And all growth is going to take discomfort. That's what's going on right now. I guess we could start moving into Dave Chappelle's show.
This is Dave. He tells jokes for a living. Hopefully, he makes people laugh. But these days, it's a high-stakes game. How did we get here, I wonder? I don't mean that metaphorically. I'm really asking, how did Dave get here? I mean, what the fuck is this? But what do I know? I'm just Morgan Freeman. Anyway, I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you say anything, you risk everything. But if that's the way it's gotta be, okay, fine, fuck it. He's back, folks.
Because that whole stand-up has brought up so many conversations, dog, and it's just one of those things of, it just brought up a lot of conversations, dog. And I spoke about this in the last episode of FlyWithBats on, even though I found the stand-up funny. I found it funny, even though there's parts where I cringed, there's parts where I didn't agree, there's parts where I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this nigga just said that shit. And that's the thing about laughter. Sometimes what you're laughing at isn't always, I'm laughing down at you. Sometimes it's like the audacity of this nigga, wow, that's crazy. Whoa, you know what I'm saying? But one thing that I wanted to be specific about is I don't fuck with the rhetoric that we're too PC, we're too sensitive, the snowflakes don't get it, blah, 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 blah. Because anytime in history, my nigga, anytime in history, son, when someone is talking about during a changing time that people are too sensitive, whenever that type of rhetoric happens, it's usually the motherfuckers that's the bigots. Yeah, it's usually the motherfucker that's trying to hold somebody down. And when the black people were saying that's wrong, y'all playing a race card, y'all too sensitive. When women wanted suffrage, they saying that's wrong. Oh, these women are too. Whenever the rhetoric becomes that things are too sensitive because of a changing time, I will always side with the people that you're calling sensitive, because I know this is coming from you not wanting to evolve more so than anything else. Yeah. And through growth, you got to deal with that shit. Now, I'm not saying that things aren't heightened. They got some shit that people trip about that I will say, nigga, why you tripping about that? You feel me? But I will not say you don't have the right to have your feelings. I'm going to just be like, I don't agree with you tripping, but if that's what you want to do, it's America. Do what you're going to do. Because in any event, something always gets to be its most extreme before going back to where, you know, more of an even kill. But it's almost like you gotta go extreme, but when it bounces back like elastic to be even, it falls in a more safe position than it was before.
Right.
If we weren't doing riots or doing all that shit in the 60s or whatever, when it finally stopped being as extreme by the 70s and the 80s, we wouldn't been as good as we was in the 70s and the 80s, which was a lot better than the 40s and the 50s. And that's the same thing when you look at gay rights and trans rights and all that other shit. Yes, and even women's rights. Yes, people gonna be like, oh my God, da 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 da. But this shit has to happen right now because if these people don't get allowed, these are not new voices. These are motherfuckers that y'all was silencing before that now you're starting to hear. So now you're saying everything's sensitive, everything's wrong. No, my nigga, these are people y'all weren't listening to before. That's the thing. So now when we all get used to this norm where their voices are included as well, then we can start talking a little bit more shit. But we ain't in a position to talk shit. And so it's just that section of, like, there's a section of motherfuckers that just felt so empowered by Dave Chappelle's special. Right. And I felt like in a way that wasn't productive. It's one thing to find it funny. It's one thing to be entertained. But when you can't even see, like, some people tell me, I don't see why people was offended at all. Wait. You don't
see how they were offended?
Because really the theme of the stand-up was honestly Dave purposely pushing these buttons. Yeah. In a weird way, that was part of that's part of the brilliance of it in a way. Even if you don't like it, even if you was offended, if you don't agree, and I respect all your rights to have it, because as I was watching it, I was like, ooh, I know this. Ooh, Dave, you know what I mean? But he's purposely doing it. So if you know, he says it in a special, you know what I mean? You clicked on my face. So it's like that part of his whole chemistry of how he put this together was to press these buttons, because he even said in the special that y'all was gonna be mad at me about this. He knew who was gonna make a hoopla, and they just gave it more fucking sizzle, just like Eddie Murphy Raw back in the day. It was like, oh my God, just like Martin Lawrence when he was on, like, you'll be like, oh shit, what the fuck they saying? It's that old school mentality of comedy. So that's why, like, I get it, but you can't sit up here and tell me you understand comedy but can't see which lines he crossed. You got to be able to see the lines, or else you're not resonating with the whole message of what's happening.
Right.
You feel me?
Because he definitely crossed so many lines.
Oh, yeah.
And he did it on purpose. It was all purposely done. You know, because it was still brilliant.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Yeah, see, okay, cool.
It was still brilliant. It was still brilliant.
Yes.
Like, I still walked away from that show like, oh, I see you, Dave. You know,
when a comedian can make you laugh despite yourself, he did something.
Right.
The thing is, so I enjoyed the fuck out. At least I should say I was entertained by the entire thing. But like, bro, there were moments where I'm like, oh, that is bad, man.
Bruh, but that was funny though.
Ooh, you gonna be in trouble.
Yo.
Yeah, but I'm like, and I was like, I kind of feel bad laughing about this.
Me too. At a few times when I laughed, I was like, like, because I knew.
Then he say another, then he hit me with another one. I'd just be laughing all over again. So I'm just, you know, it was sort of a weird experience to kind of just feel bad about it or wrong. Like, this is, like he was like, I don't know if people are going to be mad, but guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, nigga, we definitely gonna find out. You definitely gonna hear back about this.
And I
don't know. And I saw this maybe a day after it released. Mm-hmm. So I mean, like, I imagine people were probably online doing stuff about it immediately.
Because the deal becomes like this group of people who found it hilarious and it was flawless. This was the best thing ever. It's da-da-da-da-da-da. And if you don't find it funny, then something's wrong with you and you're sensitive. And then my nigga Paul often says this. He says, it's pretty sensitive of y'all for having an issue if nobody else didn't like it. Because y'all giving a lot of these people a lot of shit for not liking something just because you like it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to say this, because I'm a straight black man. He didn't make fun of us. We didn't get the brunt of his shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you was a woman, there's something that you might feel aware about, because at times he might have downplayed your movement a bit. Him trying to normalize Louis C.K. pulling his dick out and jerking off in front of people. That wasn't cool, yo.
That was the one right there, man. I was just kind of.
He tried to make that shit cool. And I gotta say, like, cause the thing is, that's one that hit me later, because when he said it, I was like, this feels weird. And cause people are mad at his gay and his trans jokes, but I felt like his previous trans jokes were way worse than anything that happened on this one. This one it felt like him trying to figure something out through comedy. It almost felt like, I don't know, it was like it was him trying to figure, it didn't feel as if he was malicious towards trans people, at least in my opinion, listening to this. But something about trying to normalize, because that's his partner, Louis C.K., pulling his dick out and jerking off in front of some women, bothered me. You know what I mean? And even though I'm with the jokes and I'm with dark humor, I'm with all kind of shit. You can say a lot of fucked up shit and I'm gonna probably give you some leeway and laugh. But I couldn't help but like catch that cringe. And
Did that not feel like a subconscious hustle to you? Like, I mean, was it really so bad that he pulled his dick out and came on himself?
You know, he's trying to downplay it.
So bad.
That's
really?
how he trying to play
Dave
it.
Chappelle says, was that so bad? I mean,
dude,
yo, was it really?
And I'm not normalizing the nigga doing that shit.
Like that's kind of what it felt like, a
appeal, an appeal,
yeah,
an appeal to because he said my friend lost his entire career over a masturbation incident, and I was like, come on, Chappelle, and that's the thing. So if I can see that, that's once again like if I'm a gay person and I don't feel comfortable with hearing this nigga not in our community crack jokes about us, I can understand gay person why you might feel it because even that joke when it was cleverly put when he was like, well, how come something about faggot, but I can say nigger, you know what I mean? And she was like, well, because you're not a gay person. He's like, I'm not a nigger either. Clever, but the truth be told is that's the truth though. Because you're a black person, you can say nigger. You being a straight man means you still can't say faggot. So even though your average person guffawed, ha 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 ha. Son, that was a funny joke, but honestly, you really can't say faggot, dog. I shouldn't even say it like the way I even said it. You can't say that word. You know what I mean? Because truth be told, son, I listen to a lot of white comics, and some of them get to that racy jokes when it comes to racism, and some of them they walk the line, and you be like, damn white boy, ha ha ha. You point like you did that joke, boy. But then some of them play with that nigger shit, and nigga, I'm shutting down. If you gonna tell a nigger joke and that nigger joke ain't the most cleverly put joke that's ever been in creation, my nigga, I've already hopped off the boat with you at the moment you tried to use nigger to be provocative to get a laugh. And that's me as a black man. So I can imagine what a gay person might feel like when this comedian who's already made fun of them previously starts making faggot jokes. You know what I'm saying?
Son.
So that's what I'm saying. Even though I wasn't getting ribbed, I didn't catch no jokes as a straight black man. I'm not gonna tell anybody that felt offended by anything that their feelings are invalid. Cause no, you don't get to tell people what to be offended by. You feel me? And at the same time, I feel guilty for loving the special. So it's one of those things of like, damn, it's like I'm fighting myself.
Yeah, I like it was just a constant like inner struggle, but for me, I don't know. I still, you know what? I guess another thing that kind of gave me I don't know, not me peace of mind because my peace of mind doesn't count really, but another interesting side to it was, did y'all watch the I guess it's the epilogue?
Yeah, I did.
Afterwards,
yeah. I thought it was really cool.
I didn't watch that epilogue.
It's
it was
20 minutes.
like 25 minutes of like what happened after the shows, where he'll let them ask questions, and sometimes he'll tell stories.
Yeah, and he kind of talked about how he had shopped the trans joke around, or like he was kind of working it out or whatever, and then there was this what was her name?
I forgot it was a trans woman because that was another
Cheryl
point.
Or something.
But that was we go ahead because I like the point he made in that one.
Yeah, like she so basically he was doing the trans like routine, and like the audience and stuff was looking at her to see if it was okay to laugh, and she laughed louder than everybody.
And funny enough, this weird funny thing happened at DC set. DC Paul, my partner DC Paul just did a 30-minute set at House of Blues.
Yeah, it's a live special or something.
Yeah, and like he had like some white people in the audience and shit. And there was a time where there's one white boy in particular, because DC is like some Dave Chappelle shit. He gonna crack his jokes, and he gonna fuck with you too if you're a white person close to him. So at times white boy they like, I don't know if I can laugh or not. So it was one of those moments every time something go down, I always look at him sometimes like, white boy, you can laugh. Oh no, you can't. Can you, bitch. But keep going, son.
But yeah, so basically, set goes fine or whatever, and then like at the end of the set, it's at the comedy store or whatever. I can't remember where. Was it the comedy store? The Laugh Factory or some shit? I don't remember. Some place in San Francisco. And right, Sam was good. Doesn't matter. Anyway, the point is, she's waiting for him at the end of the set. Anyway, he comes out, at the end, and she's saying that the media credits Dave Chappelle for normalizing R. Kelly, for peeing on people. And but like he never gets credit for normalizing trans people for making fun of them too, like in the same way, like normalizing them in the same way that he normalized R. Kelly by making fun of him.
Yeah.
And then like he was like, that was very profound. It was like, I thought that whole exchange was like a different sort of I don't know, like window into sort of that process.
I think he made a profound point.
But also, I'm sorry. One last thing, the woman who was in the back wanted to be a comedian. Mm-hmm. So the trans woman wanted to be a comedian. So also too, I feel like as a comedian, you're wired differently.
Yeah.
Like you're willing to like kind of like let another comedian go, past limits because that's sort of what you do. That's
you're part of that culture.
Yeah, you're part of that culture. You're trying to dabble in the same thing. Like
right.
You get it, you understand. It's a different exchange.
And
then she wasn't a great reference point in terms of like, well, how would the rest of the community feel this? So taking basically from another opinion from another pool.
I mean, it's not even just that, and I want to get back to that topic.
Okay.
I want to get back to that topic about a female comedian, a trans woman. But but someone brought this to my attention too. It was almost the epitome of saying, "Yeah, I got this black friend."
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing.
It's the equivalent.
Yeah, that's what it's.
Because the point of the story was real. Like the point of her saying that, okay, basically, trans people should be able to catch these jokes because they're people. And if you're the type of comic that's giving everybody these jokes, I'm ripping blacks, I'm ripping whites, I'm men, women, straight. If everybody can get these jokes, trans people shouldn't be off limits from catching these jokes because everybody as human beings should be able to catch these jokes. So by giving them jokes to everybody as human beings, then we all should be able to understand, like she said, if anything, it's normalizing trans people as people. So that point I fucked with. But for him to tell that story, like it's almost like one of those stories someone else has to tell for him. You know what I mean? For him to tell that story is going to the trans or to the gay community, because one of my gay friends told me that. It felt like, oh yeah, he's like, oh, I got friends that are black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he even says that shit at times in the special. I got gay friends and this and that. But we all know that even as black people, if a white person tells us they got black friends, that does not excuse them from their racism.
That excuses them from their racism, and there's probably only one.
You hear me? So it's one of those moments of like, yeah, because all this conversation even made me feel weird at times watching. You saw the Tiffany Haddish special on Netflix where she basically putting some of her female comedian friends on.
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, man.
Really
it's called They Ready.
They Ready.
It's called They Ready.
Good.
And and then some of the background on it was like a lot of these women are comedians that she came up in the game with or came up in the game with being fans of. Mm-hmm. And she told like certain ones straight up, like if I ever get on, I'm putting you on. And she really came back and did that shit. Mm-hmm. She took a freaking like super pay cut with Netflix. Netflix wanted her to do her own special of a stand-up. And instead of taking mad money to do her own solo special with Netflix, she took a super duper cut to do this special for her friends and give them a spotlight on Netflix or whatever. And one of them is this freaking hilarious ass trans comedian named Flame Monroe. And Flame Monroe was cracking a lot of trans jokes, many of it on herself. And the shit was hilarious. But at the same time, I found myself in my head feeling like, is she cracking these jokes at the expense of herself? You know what I mean? Like some of the jokes made me feel like, damn, at the expense of the LGBT community. Like some of them made me feel like almost like Dave Chappelle, but like, it's gonna be more accepted if, someone in the community is cracking those jokes. But even some of them felt like, at times, look at me, I'm a trans, I'm weird, ain't that funny? Ha ha ha. And even though it's coming from her, me still watching it made me kind of feel a way like, but is that the angle? Like some of them were fun, like she was hilarious, but I couldn't help but get in my head at times to be like, but is that the kind of trans jokes even you as a trans person want to cut? Because once again, and she called herself drag and she called herself trans at different times. And if you drag is one thing to crack, I still got a dick joke. Versus if you trans and there's a lot of people in the community trying to get past the genitalia aspect and you up here cracking, haha, I got balls, that's the punchline of my joke. And that just made me feel like, and I ain't the one that should be standing up and speaking on this shit, but it just, I couldn't help, just because of the conversation, everything surrounding the Dave Chappelle shit, I couldn't help but, you know, at least note it, you know what I mean, in my brain, like, damn. And it's something, and I spoke lightly on it on Facebook, and DC Paul said, it's kind of wild that that's what comedy is now, where it's almost like you got to feel guilty for something, for naturally laughing at something. But on the flip side, some shit we shouldn't laugh at.
Yeah.
So it's like, it brought a lot of interesting conversations have been happening, dog, to say the least. To say the least, my nigga.
I'm sorry, I know we're talking about Dave Chappelle, but just real quick, is this Tiffany Haddish They Ready thing, is that like a series, or that's one just full special? That's one whole special? Both. It's a series and...
No, like they play it like it's a series, but every episode is just one of them. It's like 6 or 7 of them, you know what I mean? So every episode is one of them whole set.
Oh, okay, got it.
So,
okay. Yeah. I got you.
You know what I mean? They're both.
No, yeah. Because I feel like when y'all talking about it was starting to come back to me, but I was like, okay, that sounds like a movie. That sounds actually more interesting than a series. It's a series.
No, it's a stand-up special.
It's a stand-up special.
Yeah. And I mean,
like,
you could
kind of broken down into.
But like,
6
you know,
parts.
if it's Netflix, you just let them all run.
Yeah.
Because you can tell they shot them all the same night in front of the same audience. They just broke it into
5 seconds.
Because they have the stand, they have the set, but they also have a moment with them chilling and talking with Tiffany about their story. So that's another reason why they probably broke into episodes to give everybody their own, not only stand-up time, but time to get to know the person and how they know Tiff and all that.
A couple of them had some. One of this lady named Ida was homeless before she started comedy.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
In the special.
Yeah, she tells you about it. Like she was homeless and she decided one day, sleeping in her car with her kids, that she wanted to do comedy, and she's been doing it ever since.
Word. Wow.
That's crazy, right?
Right.
All right.
You know,
telling me on this now.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean,
how long is each one?
Like 25 minutes.
Nah, they're not 25 minutes. Because you got to add, I'm going to give them about 30. Probably about 30. Because I feel like the set themselves is 20-something minutes, and then you add on their little part.
So about 30 minutes.
About 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes, or something like that. But it's something to check out. I only watched the first 3, so I still got to get through it. But I just remember just watching her set and laughing, but really noticing a lot of these jokes, the joke is that you're trans. And that can be, if the conversation from a lot of the people is we're not jokes, or we're human too and shit. And I understand jokes too. So it's like, I'm at war in my brain when it comes to some of this shit, like, you know what I mean? Because one of my partners keep on talking about, specifically my dude Jeremiah Kraft, we just interviewed him on the last Acting While Black episode.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of that, man. I'm like,
Yeah, so and one thing he been talking about online was talking about punching down and about how like black people often talk about white people because they're the power dynamics of we're punching up. It's like, oh, you know, when someone's punching up, of course punch up because they have the privilege. But oftentimes when you're a straight, black, rich male in America, you shitting on like we just spoke on Pose, the bottom denominator.
Yeah.
That's punching down, and that's almost unfair because these motherfuckers still trying to get their footing of respect. And while they're trying to get their footing of respect, you throwing freaking baby all on the shit, you know what I mean? Like you kind of, so I understand that, but still see why so many people found it special to be brilliant. It's, sometimes it's one of those moments of when being woke hurt.
But it makes it difficult to, I don't know, just enjoy it carefree, but
certain
shit I thought, like, I still thought minus the yelling of the F word in that the whole, well, you know, I'm not a nigger either bit, like I thought that shit was brilliant, man. I was like, well, nigga, what did she say?
Look.
Like, what did she say to that?
I mean,
nigga,
it was so cleverly put. And the flip side of that joke could be him saying, you're not a faggot either. Even if you're gay, you're not a faggot either any more than I'm not a nigga because I'm black. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But again, but you're not in that community. It's like a white person can't step in our community and tell us, you know what I mean? You can't say that.
got it. You know you niggas are something else.
Yeah.
I mean,
my nigga, though.
I'm not a cracker. You're not a nigga.
And that will never line up right. But any final thoughts on the Dave Chappelle special, man?
I'm trying to think. Like, was there another one specifically? Oh yeah, the
Hi, Marty's in the building, by the way, guys.
Yeah, sorry, the one where you talk about Michael Jackson and him not believing.
Oh my God! Wait, hold on.
So the thing about the Michael Jackson joke.
That was so wrong.
Yeah.
It was so funny though.
it was. So like the whole, I know I'm gonna say something that's unpopular. I don't believe him. And I kind of jumped on that like real quick, but I'm like, what was the other stuff? There's something else that he said. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that's what it was.
The alphabet people joke. That's the one. I remember. The opioid joke. With the crackheads.
No, my nigga. When he like, yo, I mean, probably half the people in this room have been molested by somebody.
Oh.
But probably wasn't Michael Jackson, was it?
Oh.
And it's like, if I'm a kid and I'm going to school the next day.
No.
And I'm telling everybody, the king of pop,
suck my dick. It's so wrong. Cause that nigga made he made a joke of molestation, my nigga.
Like everything is uphill from here. Everything is downhill from here.
Nigga, it always. That nigga said, I'd have fucked Macaulay Culkin if I was a pedophile. You mean to tell me he ain't fucked Home Alone, nigga? That's like prime fucking to me.
That nigga's hard to catch.
Oh my God. Again. Y'all telling me there were no lines crossed?
Fucking say half of
Dude, you gotta give your lawyer something to work with. Oh yeah, man, I love this 34-year-old pussy. It's like, we know we don't believe you, but you gotta give your lawyer something to work with.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying? Well, clearly he thought it was 34-year-old pussy.
I didn't even know R. Kelly.
Oh my God.
I said, is he one of the real reason?
Dude.
What the fuck I'm gonna get on there talking about this man, but I don't even know this thing.
Oh man.
Son. Yeah, son. Like,
see, I missed. See, of course, because I'm not on the internet, but I missed all that promotion where apparently she's like mentioning his name and stuff.
Who that? Oh yeah. She did say that.
He's too hot for TV.
Yeah, I'm like, Ma, it was such a reach her even replying. I'm like, Ma, you're replying to a stand-up bit about accuracies, bruh. It's stand-up. They're gonna embellish. Duh.
Yeah.
Duh, nigga, I didn't really went down like this. We don't care how it really went down.
No, not really.
We really don't care.
Not really. I mean, that's nice you want to tell your story. Put it in the book.
Put it in the book, baby. That's all. Y'all just do that.
But yeah, was there? Oh, the other. I liked the joke about. At least I think this goes into. It went into the No, it didn't go into the Louis C.K. stuff. But the joke about. I'm gonna do 2 impressions.
Oh,
one of them's gonna be you.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, like that shit. I thought
and that again played into the fact that he purposely wrote these jokes to challenge the status quo of the quote unquote PC culture we're in today. You know what I mean? Like as a comedian, you've been seeing it growing. A lot of comedians been saying they've been feeling stifled because of people's sensitivities and things, and that's been a fight. And for someone in stand-up comedy, I'm more apt to hear comedians speak about it than bigots. Like, I understand you can be a comedian that's a bigot too, because I can't.
True.
But y'all know what I'm saying. There's a difference between your average, we want our guns, they're taking our jobs type motherfucker telling me that they're too sensitive versus. Your craft is to speak on the
sensitive topic.
How ridiculous the status quo always is. Like that third eye, like you said, comedians are wired different. Right, so it's like I'm going to give them more rope, even if they hang themselves. They're doing it for the purpose of the craft more so than to hurt your feelings. Is at least the leeway I want to give most professionals or want to be professionals. So it's an interesting time that we're in, and like this special, Sticks and Stones, will go down in history as one of the premier stand-up specials.
Yeah, I was hoping for 2 specials like they normally do, but I'll settle for 1.
I mean, after the success and the controversy of this one, they're going to be lining his pockets to do another.
Absolutely.
Sure. They're chasing him right now for more.
Yes.
I imagine.
Yes. They definitely want him to do another one.
Come on.
Please do another one.
Can you do Break My Bones?
You should.
You did Sticks and Stones. Can you do Break My Bones, please? We want you to break our bones, Chappelle, please.
Yeah, come on. They want a follow-up, Dave. You think you could do that for us?
They're not going to do it.
More likely not. Like, he beats his own drum.
Dave, we'll buy Ohio for you.
We'll buy Ohio. What that was on? Wait.
We'll buy Ohio for you.
Shit, man.
Ohio.
But yeah, y'all, we about to get up out here, man. If you haven't seen the special, watch the special. If you have seen the special, watch it again with this conversation in mind, man. See how you feel.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, man. Hit us up at reviewingdat@gmail.com. We review it. Also, I'm about hearing any of your anything you got to say, man. If you got any commentary on the Dave Chappelle special, if you want to talk Pose, if you want to talk Power, if there's something you want us to talk about.
You want to recommend a movie for us to watch and us to review it and then lose that recording.
Say, bro.
And then
say, bro. I'm still hurting, man. You're going to be mad when I say tomorrow we'll watch it in time.
Nigga, I
it was
now want to watch tomorrow.
Exactly. So, yeah, let's leave that alone. God damn it. But, yeah, man, hit us up. ReviewingDAT@gmail.com. It's that actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford. You can find me at Mr. Bats, wherever you need to find me. Hit us up at FlyWithBats@gmail.com if you want to fuck with the main cast on the main show. That's D-Mac, that's Alpha Joe, you dig? Hit us up also at FlyWithBats if you have any questions about the industry. So when me and the Black Actorpedia talk to these motherfuckers.
Black Actorpedia!
Yeah, we talk about these people and talk to these people in the industry. I can, ask them some questions that you might want to know. So all in all, hit me up. And yeah, man, for this episode of Reviewing Dat, I'm flying.
It's your favorite host, Marty here, MartyEdwards 504 on Instagram, Twitter, and Snap at the chat. Also, go to lowrainpictures.com, click on the Your30 tab, like, rate, share, get a comment thread started, give us a 5-star review on iTunes, and we'll be reading that bad boy on the show.
And of course, is the great GLASPY. RAHIM GLASPY.
Yeah.
I am in this thing.
Well, you better promote that album that you was talking so heavily about.
Oh yes, go get my album. It is called No More Karaoke on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Google Play, Tidal, your mama radio, wherever you can get radio. My album is there.
Oh my God, and as soon as I hop online, this big story just hit. Apparently, WB wants Keanu Reeves to return as Constantine.
Of course they do.
For a sequel, how many years later? Like, when did Constantine come out?
Like 2006?
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
I was definitely in high school when Constantine came out. So, like, 2006.
I was in college.
Was it? And the thing is, I dug that movie until I read the real comic and then got exposed to my nigga Matt Ryan, who plays him on TV right now.
Yes.
He is the nigga from... Yeah, I like that nigga.
I like that.
He is the nigga from the comics. That version. Keanu's version is nothing like the nigga from the comics.
When I first saw Constantine...
2005.
2005. Oh, shit.
That's Katrina year.
Yeah, that's fucking junior year, I think. It was supposed to be sophomore, junior. I can't remember.
It was unfortunate.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. Yeah, it gets
I have not been longing for...
I haven't watched a TV series of Constantine.
That's Constantine.
Oh, yeah.
He's Constantine. Constantine's supposed to be blind like him, bisexual like him, chain smoking cigarettes like him, ladies man, man's man. Constantine's that dude. And he's on DC's Legends of Tomorrow too.
And
Matt Ryan kills it.
Like version of like because they had more time on TV, they kind of.
But they only got one season.
But I felt like they incorporate. Well, I didn't really see the show so much.
Yeah, but he's been in 2 seasons of Legends at this point. Right? Yeah. And he was in the season of Arrow.
What?
He's the one of the seasons you didn't get to yet. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they've been using this guy's Constantine for some years now. I'm not really interested in seeing Keanu.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I know the world a lot better now. So like if they did want to do another one with him, at least I would kind of have a better concept of what's going on. Dude, I go back and watch the first Constantine, and I'm still fucking like asking questions like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, I'm completely confused by the time we make it to the end.
I love that movie.
Really,
I love
do you?
that movie too.
I'm a fan of the movie.
Confused as shit by the time we get
Oh
to
man.
Yeah.
We might
But then
want to
again,
reviewing that shit.
You know what? Wait a minute. You know what? I don't know. I take that back. Because I was gonna say I did not like Black Dynamite for a while.
Yeah, you
And I can't believe I lived with that mind frame. Like, Black Dynamite ain't shit.
Son.
And now I'm just like, oh God, what was I smoking on that day?
Yeah, son.
It was that bad
you have suspect first time viewings.
I do. Now I'm kind of making me want to go back and watch
Constantine again. That movie was really, really nice.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, it was a good movie for its time, especially. It's just, once again, when I learned the character was supposed to be, now I look at that movie as if like some Elseworlds tale of, okay, as a movie you were, but that's not my John Constantine. So, of course, if they make another one, we're going to watch it. But nigga ain't been clamoring for that shit.
Not really.
You know,
we want another Spawn before we want another Constantine.
I mean, he's already making that with Jamie, and I didn't want Jamie to be Spawn, so that threw everything out.
Jamie Foxx?
Yes.
Oh.
I didn't want
they just keep like shoving him like in these things
that he don't fit in. Jamie's multi-talented, uberly a beast, but he can't be every nigga.
Yeah, like I don't know. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 wasn't.
Yeah, I see a Django part 2 though. Oh yeah, they doing Django and Zorro. That's what he writing right now. I'll watch Django and Zorro on the slick, my G. I'll watch Django and Zorro. The face that Marty's making right now is crazy. But I will watch. We're still recording. I'm about to turn the button off, but like.
Oh shit! I didn't realize we were still recording.
See, that's how folks know this is shit we just be talking about, y'all. This ain't no game. This ain't no game, bitch. We nerds for real.
Yeah. Don't talk. I was about to get real personal in here. Hey, y'all, I want to tell y'all about my problems.
Nigga.
Anyway, but yeah, I clearly, completely clueless with Constantine. But yeah, what were we talking about? Sorry, hi, Marty's here.
It's fine. So we logging out anyway. I'm just saying that I would rather see Django before I would rather see him as Spawn.
So Tarantino's writing this.
It's allegedly.
Writing the Django
Zorro movie.
Django's Zorro crossover, big rumor happening.
I wouldn't mind.
I would watch it.
I would watch it, yes.
I just don't know what that story is. Like, what are you doing? And he's also doing a rated R Star Trek, so Tarantino is busy right now.
Is he really gonna do that though? That's seriously happening?
That's serious. He's writing it right now. Rated R Star Trek.
Rated R Star Trek.
With the Tarantino voice. I'm curious about both of those situations.
I don't know, man. Don't get me wrong. I'm just hoping he got that once.
Nah, I knew he was gonna talk your shit
out of his system. I'm hoping he just got that. Like that was just a.
We can't talk shit until we watch the movie again, Marty.
We can't.
We said that on a previous episode.
Then we gotta watch it again.
Yeah, because like I said, I posited this to you, dog. The truth is, dog, is one thing you go into watching that film expecting one thing, and it's another thing going into watching that film knowing what it is. Knowing what it is. Because the thing is, he didn't make a bad film. It was just boring for us because we expected something else. So I'm telling you, son, I feel like when we watch that movie again, knowing that this is just his ode to fucking Hollywood of that time, it's not about Manson, it's not about nothing major, it's just really his freaking love letter to Hollywood of that time. If I go in and that's what it is, it's not supposed to be suspense, it's supposed to be a comedy about that. I think I'm gonna take that movie in a bit better than because we shitted on it in a review.
I mean,
and in hindsight,
if I walked in knowing that they are gonna hold my Taryn and only give me Tino, then yeah, maybe I could.
I think we got Tarantino, my nigga. Is just again we didn't get the movie we wanted.
He showed up to the party late.
How many movies he's had where he's Moku talking? It was talky talk. It was very Tarantino.
Talky talk.
All the quips, all the conversations, all the commentary on Hollywood, all the commentary on. It was a very Tarantino movie. It just was long as shit, and we had wrong expectations.
But it's the longest period of time. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Longest period of time that you go in a Tarantino movie without seeing any blood.
Nah, not every Tarantino movie got blood.
Which ones do?
I'll come back to you, but now I love him. Reservoir Dogs don't got a lot of blood. He did that. Nah.
He cuts a man's hair off.
That's the highlight of the bloody.
There's a man bleeding to death in the back seat as they drive.
Later on in the film.
Okay.
You just
Not
said
that
late in the movie.
Not that late though.
I'm
bro.
just saying, not all
Not
Tarantino films. I'm more than sure there's something else ain't got no blood.
Like literally no blood until we get to the very.
But it
very
wasn't
end.
about blood. It's an ode to Hollywood, nigga.
It is an ode to Hollywood. No,
So you want his Star Trek to be bloody too?
Well,
everything can't be bloody.
I hope not. No.
Come on,
But,
he growth.
No, you're right. He can. He has. No, definitely has.
He had a lot of blood in that cowboy shit.
Wait, what?
I ain't watched the cowboy joint.
Hateful Eight. Hateful Eight.
Yes. I mean early, because I know I watched the first 20 and nobody died.
Oh well. Nobody dies.
It felt
but
like they built.
They beat old girls' ass.
But I feel like that movie and Inglourious Bastards built to that hardcore blood. They had them, but I feel like they built to both of them.
It still came a lot sooner than it did in Once Upon a Time. Like I mean, it literally really didn't, like, nothing happened until the very end, which is fine. It's just you kind of go in there with that expectation, and you know he kind of is interested in that sort of stuff. That's what he's going to kind of give you, which he did give it to us. Mm-hmm. It just showed up way at the end.
I hear you, but we thought the movie sucked. And I'm going back in a retrospect to feel like.
Are you not fit? Like, are you second guessing that sucky?
Because I know the majority of my issue is because I thought it would be something that it wasn't.
Word.
And that whole deal just makes me feel like I may watch this movie. I even said it in that review. I may watch this movie again and feel much better about it, knowing that okay, the point is to just watch Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt act. The point is to just, you know, he really made kind of a pointless movie purposely.
Pretty much, yeah.
He made it and like everything was on purpose, so it didn't catch me because I was trying to put something on it that wasn't the artist's even position. So going back from that standpoint of, all right, I can't judge it for what I wanted. I gotta judge it for what it actually is.
And I know what I'm getting into. Let me give it a second.
That's what I'm saying. I think a second view. I'm still gonna think it was too long. Because the movie is too fucking long. But beyond length, I don't think I would be as let down. That's all I'm leaving on.
Broski, I'm going to need a smoking section in that mug.
And I think it would have been easier if we was blowing.
Yeah.
I think if we were sitting on the couch just smoking and watching that movie, dog, it might be a little different.
Yeah. Now, sitting in the theater with no fucking popcorn and no fucking icy, I'm like, nigga, this was a bad day. This is a bad day. But anyway, yeah, you're right. I on that aspect, I do want to give it another shot. I'm still though feeling like it's I don't know. I don't feel like it's gonna play much different.
I'm saying
I don't know if it's gonna play much different.
I need the cut. Once again, I'm gonna stand by this. He spent too much time with Margot Robbie. He spent time with her we didn't need.
Yeah.
All thing she needed was a mention in the beginning, and then they'll be like, "Oh, haha, that was what it was." Like that she lived next door, and it ended the same way. But all those minutes and minutes that we spent on her going to the movies and her just being, I understand that you must have had an affinity for this woman because she did get murdered in like the worst way. But you spent a good 30 to 45 minutes of time of tape on her that didn't go anywhere.
You gotta understand.
It didn't go anywhere, Marty. I'm always have that problem. That problem's not going anywhere. That's intrinsic in the movie.
But did I not say that this was his excuse to Margot Robbie and just, you know, like film her feet?
I mean, yeah, and that's like, what it felt like.
And that's exactly
she
what
fine
it was.
As fuck.
Like,
I mean, you can't take that away.
She's gorgeous. But it's like we knew exactly what it was gonna be.
You heard me?
We knew exactly what it was
gonna be. I didn't. You did. You did. So